Oh, we live, we live, we live. I hope I can find a way to post. I'm supposed to start at 1:15. So while we are setting up, I'm gonna sure I look a mess. Okay, I'm just gonna, I don't know how it should look like. Oh, okay, rotation is locked. I had to go out and because I had to go out, rotation is locked, rotate device back. Okay, I can only do this way. I had to go out, and because I had to go out, oh my, it is doing the things that I don't understand. Yo, guys, you wouldn't say that I work in IT. The way this thing is showing me flames, you wouldn't say that I work in IT. Oh, I'm reconnecting. Okay, cool. We are here. We are live. We are live. I'm just gonna get some music and try set up a bit. Sure. I'm obviously running late. Oh, it's Aiden. Hi, Aiden. Aiden, can you see me? Can you see me? Let me just check. No, I didn't think you'll be the first. Yeah. I can't see nothing. And how is it now? You see now, at least it's you. Let me just use this opportunity to fix my outfit. You know, at least I must look presentable. This thing likes to twist. Oh, okay, you can't see nothing. I don't understand. Let me check here on the other device. Yeah, it makes me look like now I'm dear mekar. Please let me know if once you can hear me, ne? I must come visit Cape Town and come visit you. You're the only one I see you now. Okay, hello. I need to put on glasses. I'm just gonna stand up a bit and get my glasses. Ne? You can see my eyes are a bit irritated. I'm from there. I was outside with my brother, and I had quite an experience today. Hi everyone. Hi everyone. Hi everyone. I need to go get my glasses. You can see my eyes a bit irritated. I'm a bit swollen because I had a procedure done. So you'll notice when I speak, it's not normally, but I'm good. I'm good. I'm good. Pills are doing their job, and I'm doing my job. There is no, okay, Aiden. So there is no a little operation, a dental op that's gonna stop me from talking. We talk, guys. We need to talk. Open your mouth. We talk now. I'm gonna play a little music so that at least to keep it a bit lively. You guys know I love music. Those who have listened to my recording, there's always something playing in the background. I think I did explain in the previous recording that the reason why I do that, it stops my brain from thinking too much. Because I'll be here with you and talking, and my brain will also be running its own show in the background. So at least the music, it brings me, it grounds me. Okay. I wonder how many of you are like that. While we're setting up, I'm sure you did see this session. You said it starts at 1:15, just to give us time for people to roll in and to give us time to, and also to give us time to, oh, chat. Oh, okay. Okay. To give us time to get ourselves comfortable. Today I'm drinking, it's a cola. Okay, guys, I don't take sugar. You can see that I'm not really a skinny person. And the reason I don't take sugar, I love sugar. I've got sweet. I don't have a sweet tooth. I have sweet teeth. I love sweet things. Now my op is paining. I shouldn't have said that. My brother was here. My baby brother was here. And he had, what do you call? He brought me a bit of chocolate, a piece of chocolate. I couldn't say no. So this is what I brought to our date. It's sugar free, and this one is for this is for lunch. I didn't buy it. I did not buy it. But this is sugar free. This one is tons of sugar. I think he had gone halfway, and then I ate the half. That is for lunch. And what is everyone else having for lunch? Guys, I just need to go get some glasses, ne? But it's fine. I think I'll manage. Yeah, it's much better. What is everyone? Hi there, Craig. How are you? Aiden, how are you? I'm gonna click on Aiden. I'm gonna click you here. Let's see. Oh, you still a moderator. I was gonna thought, yeah. So hi everyone who's joining us. I'm gonna add a bit of music. I'm hoping you're not gonna hear. I've got the lawn mowers. They're lawn mowing. How do you say it? Gardening service. Yeah. So I'm hoping that you are not hearing them, because that wouldn't be right. Decency, guys, decency. Let's respect ourselves. These clothes that we wear. Yeah, I think it's much better. People are cussing in the first 2 minutes. It's fine. Leave people who are cussing. You just block them and keep quiet. Guys, rules of the arena. Guys, me, I don't swear when I speak. You will pick that up. Even the F word, it gives me the, I malfunction a bit. I'm going to ask that. Let's please respect the chat. Let's please respect the arena. Let's please respect the platform. And Aiden is our moderator. Thank you so much, Aiden, for being our moderator. And as Aiden is moderating, he's going to look for rude comments. There is no insulting one another. There is no speaking out of line, out of 10. These is things that we shouldn't really be stating out loud. I think it's good that we do. So Aiden, if anyone is cussing, anyone is saying something that is, what's the term? Or are violating somebody else, just block. You don't need to explain anything. So to avoid a bit of a chit chat, I don't like a chat that has a lot of, you just block and keep quiet. You don't have to say anything. You don't want to spoil your energy. No, leave them. You just block. Just block them. You don't need to get them out. Some people, maybe they're having a bad day. Maybe this is the opportunity for them to, unless it gets too much, So you don't need to get anybody out. You just block the rude stuff that gets posted. Yeah, so guys, hello everyone. Happy Friday. And this is the last Friday, guys. So if ever, okay, let's explain. If ever you see stitches, so I've got stitches here, né? It's inside. I've got an implant going on, so the stitches are still fresh, so they may even appear. Hi, Happy, how are you? What is everyone else eating? What are you guys having for lunch? I just need to get music. I can't. Is it almost 1:15? It's almost 1:15. Our start time, we said it's 1:15. And this is the last Friday, guys, the last Friday of January, and then after that we enter the month of love. One friend of mine, hi Tandolwetu, how are you, Tandolwetu? Okay, Aiden is going down. I'm going down to make my lunch. Oh, that's nice. Hi, Happy. I'm yours naturally, and welcome to the arena. And everyone who's coming in, guys, hello. Please remember to like. Let's get music, guys. Right, it's Friday. So if ever you are not yet feeling the Friday vibe, those who are working Monday to Friday, today is your last day, probably driving home from work, or you're in a ride going back home. And let's get music. We need music. Let's remember to like. Happy I'm yours naturally, and we welcome you to the arena. Happy Friday, Happy. Welcome to the arena, and everyone else who's out there, and everyone who's always been joining us from day one. People like Aiden, our moderator. Thank you so much, Aiden. I give a huge, massive shout out to you. Hello, Tandolwetu. How are you? And everyone else who's been with us from the day one. Guys, I've got a very loud voice. If you are not used to it, or to me, you will get used to it. I don't take drugs. I don't take energy drinks. I drink plain water, except for today. I'm having a sugar-free cola. It's a Kingsley cola. I don't drink Coca-Cola. Please give me your WhatsApp number. Oh, hi, Happy. Happy, what do you want to do with the WhatsApp number? So yeah, thank you to everyone who's been with us from day one. I welcome you. This is the arena. We are at the arena and we are on our Friday lunch date. And I'm hoping everyone, you have your lunch with you. If you haven't had your lunch, this is an opportunity for you to sit down and have a lunch with somebody and enjoy the conversation. And so far, how our lunch dates have been going on, the first 30 to 45 minutes is just the pleasantries. Hello there, Mohammed. How are you? The first 30 minutes is just the pleasantries, greeting everyone, checking in with everyone. The floor is open to everyone. You can say anything except for being rude, except for cussing, please, guys. For those who don't know, I am an ordained priest. I am an ordained pastor. So it's quite interesting that God would send me Aiden, who's also very sensitive about, I'm no longer practicing. So please don't call me pastor. You can call me yours. You can call me yours. I'm no longer a practicing pastor, so I'm also very sensitive on the cussing. So I really did understand Aiden's frustration, and I understood why God sent Aiden my way. So yeah, you have an eagle eye. So what's happening with my eyes? You see me, I'm busy rubbing it. Today there's no glasses because I'm wearing contact lenses. There's a story that's something we'll need to talk about some other time. I did mention it before. You guys, you need to take care of yourself. Everybody else, family, you have to take care of your health. I've got my eye condition. I'm very, I've astigmatism. And then I also have myopia. So things that could have been picked up when I was very little, and some of them could have been corrected. I'm not blaming my parents. I'm not blaming anybody. My parents were the best. They did what they could. It was picked up a bit late when I was over the age of 9 years. So now my eyes are not rejecting. My vision is too weak for glasses, although I do wear glasses when my eyes are tired from contact lenses. And my eyes are rejecting contact lenses. That's why you see me struggling and rubbing here. It's because I don't know what I did when I put on the contact this side. So I wear 2 contact lenses in one eye. So for anyone there, go do your research on piggyback lenses. You will learn about that. So when I rub my eye, please don't mind me. I'm trying to adjust the lens. So I wear 2 lenses. First is the soft lens. On top of the soft lens, I wear another lens, which is the hard lens. Okay. Seems like a cool space you have here. Yes, Mohammed, it's a cool space we have here. So we're still in the pleasantries. You will notice those who are not used to us, we start with the pleasantries, we chat a bit, and yeah, it's a cool space. We have Aiden, our moderator. Aiden has been with us from day one, guys. Aiden watches everything that we post. Aiden likes everything that we post, and I encourage you to join us. Words I don't know. I like the peace sign. Yes. Hello there, Craig. How are you? How are you? As you come in, please, guys, pop in and say hi. I'm so and so. And where are you from? What are you doing? What are you having for lunch? And this is the last Friday, guys. The very last Friday of January. What has January been like for you? You know, the last conversation we had, there was a suggestion. I don't think we're going to have music here. Let's see. There was a suggestion that we have a live that's going to run for much longer. And then we went wild, just chatting and like, oh, okay, the longest live we can have, it will take the whole day, maybe the whole day. And then maybe we said, it would be great if ever once we hit our 1,000 subscribers, then we're going to have a live party. So everybody who is anybody is invited. We are not yet even there. We are 10% there to get to 1,000 subscribers. So once we have our 1,000 subscribers, we're going to have our live party. So somebody, you better start preparing yourself, learning to dance. I'm going to learn the dance moves as well. And then, yeah, we'll take it from there. Everybody who's coming in, I welcome you. Welcome to the Arena of Ambassadors for a Fulfilling Lifestyle. I'm yours naturally, and I am naturally yours. This platform is a platform we are a community. We are building a community. Hi, I remember Dokito. Hi, Dokito. I remember you as well. How are you? The name sounds, we had a Dokito. Is it the same Dokito? How are you, Dokito? What are you up to? What are you having for lunch? What are you having for lunch? And what I'm trying to check this other device. What are you having for lunch? And Craig, what are you having for lunch? And Tabiso, hi Tabiso. Other names, they appear late on my feed. Oh man. Aiden is feeling fat today. He's gonna have 2 packets of noodles. Oh, that's awesome. 2 packets of noodles. Okay, okay. I love to prepare. I don't like noodles myself personally, but I love preparing noodles for others. Hello, Jordan. How are you? How are you? Welcome in, guys. I'm gonna play a bit of music in the background. Music that's gonna accommodate all of us. I'm not sure what music to play. That is not gonna give us a copyright strike. So last week's live hasn't yet gone out because it's quite long and it needs editing, and we're doing videos, Hello, Angelo. Hello, Jordan. How are you? How are you? And where are you guys from? You also love noodles. Okay, cool. I love to make noodles. I enjoy preparing noodles, but I don't enjoy the taste of noodles in my mouth. And when I prepare them, I don't prepare them how they tell you to prepare them. I like to zhush it up, add my things, and I feel like a master chef. Thank you, Jordan. Thank you, Jordan. It's quite long, actually, my hair. Thank you so, so much. You're from South Africa. Okay, Jordan is from South Africa. Aiden is from South Africa. I'm from South Africa in Gauteng. Where is everyone else from? You like to take the water out. Yeah, it depends. Hey, if you want it to be a bit soupy or a bit not so soupy, and also if you can just add things to it, add vegetables, add protein, depending, if ever you want it to have it oh, thank you so much, Jordan. Also from South Africa. Okay, Tokito. So it looks like we've got South Africans today. The last time we had people from countries that I never thought. Japan joined us here. I was so excited. I've got an attachment to Japan. The reason being my son. I've got one kid, and he's also a creator. He's just taken a break. His channel is a bit bigger than mine. Those who are into anime and those chat thingamajig. But he has to go back to his channel because he needs to build his portfolio of evidence. Oh, is it? Soupy noodles need more harder pieces. It depends how you do them. It depends how you do them. Like I said, I'm a little master chef, if I do say so myself. No, my child is still at school. He's still at school. He's doing his second last year of school. And the space he's going into the anime space. So that's where the attachment with Japan comes from. So it depends on how things work out. If God wills it, he will, after matric, he can then maybe go. I don't want him to go to Japan after matric. So maybe he will stay a bit. I'm a mommy. I'm sure you guys can already tell that I'm that mom. I am just that mom. And if my wish is that if he goes to Japan, I'm going to follow him there. I mean, my child can't be alone in Japan. I need to be there. I do look like a chef. I do look like a chef. Thank you. Thank you. Do we have any chefs here in the room? In the house, do we have any chef? Okay, you in grade 3. Jordan, you in grade 3 and you already know how to use the live and the chats and the YouTube. Ha! Wow. Okay, that's interesting. When I was in grade, sure. I mean, I'm not even in grade 3. I struggled to do this live. I think Aiden and them, especially the first one, they were helping me. I couldn't even switch the thing off. You're leaving now. Okay, Jordan, thank you so much for stopping by. Do visit us next time, hey? And you must come with Tokito is in grade 5. Oh, that's beautiful. That's beautiful. And I'm hoping that you guys who are still in school, you're not stressed about Valentine's Day. You are not stressed about dating AI, but I'm sure you are mainly focused on your friends, on studies, on having fun. To children and students, even my colleagues at work, I always tell them that, look, the most important thing is to have fun. Before I even stress about, is it good? Are you passing? Are you doing great? To me, the most important thing is to have fun. Yes, yes. Ah, okay, okay. So Dokito is single. Please, guys, you are still very young. You are not in a phase for relationships. They complicate life, and stay single for as long as you possibly can. And have a cat in the future. I used to be scared of animals. I love animals, but funny enough, when they close, then I would get scared. But then now it's something that I'm working on. And I watch animals almost every day. I think the idea is to, because I don't understand, like, I don't believe in fears, me. So if the thing is moving, I'm trying to adjust, ne? I don't believe in fears. As soon as there is something that's trying to be a fear over me, why I don't believe in them, I don't like having things that have control over me, that have power over me. I have power over me. So I was like scared of cats, scared of dogs, but then now I'm planning on buying myself a dog, but not now because I'm also at school. I'm also studying and working, and I've got this to me, this channel, guys, let's just clear that one also. I'm not scared of any animals except for big cats. Oh, okay, wow, you are my hero. You are my hero. I think cats are very cute. Oh, okay, Aiden is also one of the chefs as well, can cook. That's beautiful. How many chefs do we have in the house? How many chefs do we have in the house? Okay, guys, today I won't be able to speak for very, very long. You can see that my speech, I'm not speaking like normal because of the operation I have on this side. I went in for an op on Wednesday. So I'm on strong medication. I take antibiotics, and I am taking, I cooked sugar the other day. Yeah? Hello there, Ife Udemba. It's Ife or Ifeoma Udemba. Hello, Ifeoma Udemba. How are you? It's a beautiful name. It sounds West African. The surname, it sounds almost Ugandan, but then the name sounds West African. Hello, Ifeoma Udemba. How are you? How are you doing? Please tell us, where are you from? What are you having for lunch? Have you prepared yourself lunch, or it's only now you're going to have your lunch? And are you also a chef? You've got 6 chefs in the house. Okay, I should come stay at your house because I don't like cooking. I like the idea of cooking, but now if I have to cook, I don't really have time to do that. Okay, as people are rolling in, hello everyone. Please, as you are joining in, say hi so we can acknowledge you. And so that we can acknowledge you, we can send our greeting. We're still doing the greetings. People are still rolling in. It's still the pleasantries. And please, if you are on the road, don't have your hands. If you're on the road and it's you driving, please make sure you are driving safe. And if ever you are at school, you are studying, hello. Hey, the eyes are starting. Oh, Zweli Musala. Hello, Zweli Musala. How are you? How are you? As guys, you come in, just drop your name and say hi so that we can acknowledge you, we can appreciate you. And we're so happy. You know, this is our 4th, actually, which marks a month. This is our 4th live, and it has become a ritual. We always have our live dates, Friday lunch dates. Yes, if you are driving, get your eyes off the phone on the road and then up your volume, and then you can hear. Hi there, Zweli. How are you, Zweli? So this is an affair that we have. It's one of our rituals that every Friday at 3 p.m. South African time, we come together. And how we start off, you'll notice that the time is going. It's just the pleasantries, the greetings, checking in on everyone. Everyone, we are just checking in. And then we just also, it's not a formal conversation. Of course, to add value to our chat, we do have a topic that we discuss so that we don't, I'm one person who believes in adding value, you know, do things for a reason. It's no point for us to come sit, talk nothing, just hellos, what are you eating? And then there's nothing that, you know, food for thought, you know, so because we are here as iron sharpening iron. We are here to grow each other. So that's why we always have a bone that is thrown on the floor that we are chewing on as we are also greeting one another. So today, the bone that we are chewing on is, would you date an AI? I know that we've got people from different ages in the house. What is a GTR, Zweli? Zweli, what is a GTR? Oh, okay, cool. I like that. Cooking with your father. That's beautiful. My father passed away a long time ago. He was my hero. I'm actually a daddy's girl. So after my father passed away, I had to forge relations with my mom and be a bit more closer to my mom. Whereas when my father was alive, I was very close with my father. So I'm a bit of a daddy's girl. And but yeah, oh, the GTR, the Golf. Okay, 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 okay. But I hope that you've got on loudspeaker. You are not, you know, not. I don't be on the phone and be driving Tapa Jazz. Okay, cool. I know the GTR. It's the car. Okay, cool. That's nice, Zweli. Please make sure you are safe on the road. We just had a scare. Was it last week? But a couple of days back with those children. So so yeah, we've had a scare. So anyone who's driving, please be careful there on the road. Put the channel on loudspeaker or use your earphones or headphones, and don't be looking at messages. We'll read the messages. If you've got AI assisting you, you can speak and then it can type in for you. But if you are in a car, you are not the one driving, we're more than happy to have you sitting on your phone. We would rather have you in. Oh, that's beautiful. Okay. Talk to me, Zweli. How many kids do you have? How many kids do you have? Oh, okay, okay, okay. That's lovely. That's lovely. And everyone who's coming in, we welcome you. Please make yourselves at home and stay. I'm no longer going to greet passerbys, guys. You know, I always greet passerbys. I think this thing of greeting passerbys is a problem. Okay, okay, okay. Using the headphones. That's good. That's good. Yes, I did see your hi, Zweli. I did see. I know that Zweli, we've got Zweli. He's also from South Africa. And Zweli is a father, and I'm a mother. And we do have people of different ages here in the arena. So we'll be sensitive with our language. As much as the topic, it may sound a bit advanced or whatever, we'll just be mindful that there is people from different age groups that are here, people from different backgrounds that are here, different faiths that are here. So our conversations are respectful so that everyone is accommodated and no one is offended. Oh, oh, okay. I'm so sorry. Oh my God, Tokito. When did that happen? I'm so sorry to hear that. And I'm glad that God preserved the life of your father. I don't know if anyone has ever lost a parent while they were a child. I lost my father when I was 13 years. Like I said, I was a daddy's girl, and it's not easy, it's a very painful thing to go through. And of both my parents, oh my word, this is recent. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. I'm sorry for you. I'm sorry for your family. And we thank God. We thank God. We praise God for the preservation of life. I'll keep your father in my prayers as well. And as you are here, may we send positive energy towards him. We pray for him and for healing, for speedy healing. And we just so thankful to God that his life was spared. And I hope there was no other person who was injured. Oh, okay. You lost your great grandma 3 years ago. You are so blessed. You are so blessed, Aiden, that you had the opportunity to meet your great grandmother. That was a huge blessing that your great grandmother could stick around to actually get to meet you and for you to grow and reach an age in which you can get to know her. That's a huge blessing. A lot of people don't even have grandparents. So as everyone is flocking in, as everyone is flocking in and flooding in, we welcome you, everyone. This is the arena. I'm struggling to get music, so I'm just going to put my iPad aside. I'm busy looking for music, and so that I can focus on the conversation. Thank you so much, Zian Fori. Thank you so much. It's all by the grace of God. Thank you so much, Zian. Oh, Zian, Guys, the unsubscribed. Woohoo! Guys, YouTube is doing us so dirty. We're just gonna chill. We're not gonna stress about it. So what YouTube is doing, we post something, that's something we posted, it stayed the whole day on 0 views. YouTube will push our material to channels, to spaces that we don't have viewers at all. Spaces where they'll be talking about things that we are not involved in at all. So to even have a subscriber, it's quite interesting. Oh, he has a headache. Who has a headache, Tokito? Your father? I had 2, but only 1 now. Okay, that is your the grandparents. Okay, okay. And Zian, subscribe. Welcome to the family, Zian. You are now part of the family, guys. I've made a decision. I'm no longer greeting. You know, it's normal. I would say our greeting would be, hello, family. Hello, ambassadors. Hello, passerbys. I'm no longer greeting passerbys. My greeting to passerby is like, passerby, where are you passing by? You passing by, going where? Come here. Sit down. You see me, I'm seated. Come here. If you think you're a passerby, you're passing me not by. You're not passing me by. You see, I dolled myself up for you. My eyes are hurting me. It's for you. There's no passerby anymore. Come, you part of furniture. Get a chair. Sit down. You're going to talk to us today. Let's see. Hello, TB3730. I'll just say TB. I'm not going to say the numbers. Hello there, TB. Please tell us, where are you from? What are you doing? What are you eating? It is our Friday lunch date. Have you already had your lunch, perhaps? And if that's the case, what did you have for lunch? Hi. Hello there. Let's see. It's Belly. Woo, the eyes are deceiving me today. The devil is a liar. Let's see. Belina. Oh, Belina Kupega. Okay. The problem is this eye. It's giving me problem. I think when I put on this contact, I had lotion in my fingers. I didn't wash my fingers properly. So I think it's obscuring my view. I had chicken and bread. It was good. Oh, that's nice. That's nice. Oh, that's nice. Yes, TB, I am from South Africa. I am from South Africa. And thank you to everyone who is subscribing to our channel. Thank you to everyone who's subscribing to our channel. When I made my channel, it went crazy. I got 5,000 viewers in 3 days, but now after 2 weeks, it's at 5.4. That's beautiful. Which channel is it, Aiden? It's not the channel that you are logged in with, is it? In 3 days. Wow. Is it views or subscribers? Guys, let me tell you, those who are interested in opening a YouTube channel, starting a YouTube channel, I would say go for it. And if ever possible, let your channel be a channel where you actually get to engage. You know, you do shoot yourself and you record, especially if you've got skills that are on the views, on the viewers. Well done, Aiden. Do keep it up, especially if it's something that you are enjoying. Okay, bye, Dakota. We're going to be here for the next 2 hours. So it's fine. You can go, and then when you come back, you'll find us here. Today, we're knocking off, because of my op, we're knocking off, we have 2 hours of lunch. So yeah. That's great. Guys, you know, YouTube works very differently. You will have a channel, you have views, you have impressions, you have subscribers as well. And you find you can have... yeah, so you are chasing views, you are chasing subscriptions, impressions. They're as much as they're important, they don't mean that much, because the views are more important. Impressions, it's all about when the number of times your channel has been thrown out there. So you can have 1,000 impressions, but out of that 1,000, you find that we have only 100 views. And then the views, it's another different story, another ball game at all. Because in the views, you have to go in the views and you check the views, how people are watching your material. So you see that we are starting to throw in videos, shorts that are different, what makes it hard is that I feel like YouTube is making this thing now feel like another TikTok. You know, maybe that's the crowd that's coming in. I'm not sure. Because now some people like me, I'm not an entertainer. You know, I am not an entertainer. I don't wish to be an entertainer, but I love we love to grow people, groom people, to talk to people, discuss, engage, let's sharpen one another. But looks like but it's not really YouTube, it's the people as well. But that's what YouTube has done, has attracted that people, because YouTube is competing with your TikToks. So for you to compete with TikTok, you need to enter the space of TikTok where you have shorts, and most of the shorts, if you are going to be all entertaining, then that's more, we get more people coming through. Okay, in 2 minutes, I'm gonna go. I don't know what that is, but okay, it's not a problem. So in the meantime, we welcome everyone who is joining in at this time. I'm hoping that you did have your lunch, or are having a lunch. I'm having a drink. It's a sugar-free cola, as I am trying to take care of my health, and part of that, taking care of my health, because remember, if ever you're going to go far in life, we look in this channel, we at the arena, we look at our lives holistically. We know that you are a human being with a body, you've got a mind, you've got emotions, where your mind, your emotions, your thoughts, all those, they get thrown in the bracket that's called a soul. And then you've got a spirit, and on top of that, you're existing within a system, and that system has got its own dynamics. So us in this channel, we are interested in you as a person holistically, not just your physical health, not just your mental health, not just your emotional health, not just you spiritually. We're also interested in the environment that you exist in. Oh, hi there, Jordan. You back? Welcome back, Jordan. You know what I love? When there is people that now I get to recognize the names. I love that. I really enjoy that. And anyone, if you haven't liked this live, please click that like button. At least YouTube likes it, apparently, when we like. And if you think it's not so great, don't just rant and rave. Go there and click the down button and give us a thumbs down and say, this is not Ayoba, And then, yes, please do subscribe. We do post daily. If ever we didn't post, send out a post. It could be a short. If it's not a short, it could be a short video of about 5-8 minutes, or a long video that comes out. But there is always something coming out from this channel, because we're trying to keep it alive. And let's see. Hello, everyone. Hello. Cyphers. Masango. Hello there, Cyphers. How are you? Is it Cephas or Cyphers? I know it's being pronounced differently by different people. It could be Cephas, right? Cephas. Others would say Cyphers. Hello there, everyone. Hello. Let's check out the time. We've been in it for 37 minutes. We're just gonna move to our topic, guys. I think I'll just not this one. I think maybe a bit of lo-fi music, a lo-fi jazz would be great. Yeah. So yeah, I welcome you, everyone. Hello there, Kaifas. I'm good, guys. I'm happy that you're good, Kaifas. Okay, your surname is Masang, so you are definitely from South Africa. I welcome you, everyone. So our topic today, seeing that it is the last Friday of January and we are entering the month of love. We know that in our arena, we've got people of all ages, which I'm so appreciative of. I love people who are still in their younger years, where, because those are the years that foundations are set. And those are the times that we need to have our people, our children, exposed to certain topics that us, when we were growing up, we were not exposed to. I don't like this music. It's a bit serious. It sounds almost like dinner or something. Let's see. I think that one is a bit better. I don't know why I have to have music all the time. It doesn't make sense. I think this one is fine. Okay, lately, I guess the music that goes with me, it's just mindful type of music. Mohammed, how are you? Valentine's Day, Ish. Mohammed, I hope you like this Valentine's Day, whoever created it, I want to see them. they need to have a meeting with my fist. Whoever created this Valentine's Day thingamajig. Anyone who knows the history of Valentine's Day, please do feel free to share there in the chat. Where does Valentine's come from? We're going to share maybe in one of the shots. We need to do a shot that we're focusing on. Where is this Valentine's Day coming from? And Mohammed, I got you. I got your back. We're all together in this. You have nothing to worry about. If anyone, you've got anxiety about Valentine's Day, if ever you've got stress, you are feeling depressed about Valentine's Day, maybe it could be because of the noise that is around coming to Valentine's Day. I just want to let you know, do not worry about it. There is something that we are working on as the arena. We are planning on what you call a community a community session that we're going to have. You can say it's going to be our date for Valentine's Day. It's going to be from, let me try remember, from 5 until 7 o'clock. Yeah, it was going to be 2 hours, so that with real dates they can be released early and then they can go on their dates. And also, so on Valentine's Day, Mohammed, don't worry, you do have a date. So it will be up to you whether you're coming to join us on our date or you're going to go to another date. So you guys, you heard it here first. We need to talk the Zulu way to the creator of Valentine's Day. Oh, I hear you, Aiden. You're saying that Valentine's Day is from love and it's from love and for love. I used to know the story. I will get the story and I think I will share it in one of the, oh my God, in one of the YouTubes. I just clicked something here. So I'm gonna check it out. The story of Valentine's Day. I think it was some Valentino or whatever, things like that. But then we know that today, Valentine's Day, it's all about a Valentine's Day. It's a business, guys. That's what it is. That's what it has become, like most holidays. And that's where you hear a whole lot of noise. It's an opportunity for business to drive their sales. And us as the Liberty, and us as the arena, and us as the arena of ambassadors for a fulfilling lifestyle, we're also going to jump on the same wagon. But what we are preaching and what we are saying out there, we're speaking positivity, we are speaking life. And remember our values and our beliefs in this arena. We believe that as people, we need to be compassionate. We need to be able to love one another beyond our skin color, beyond our gender, beyond our land boundaries, beyond our tribal issues, beyond our racial issues and things like that. We need to elevate ourselves as people. As people, we've remained in one level. Instead of anything, we are declining as a species. We see issues of moral decay all over the show. It's chaotic. So us, we want to live in our purpose, and our objective is also to help each other identify our purposes so that we can walk and live in our purpose. We believe that if you live in your purpose, you find that success will follow you. Success will follow you. So we don't even chase after money. And I wanted to do this. We don't chase after things like money. That's why we don't stress so much about going viral. That's not what we are about. Our things is about, thank you so much, Mohammed. You see, you took the words right out of my heart, not even my mouth. I was not going to say that at all, but thank you so much. Thank you so much. And our objective is to touch one life at a time. If God can grant us that ability, just one life that we can touch, that is more than enough. And that's who we are as people who are in this arena, as people who want to be the best version. So as much as I'm pursuing to be the best version of me, and I want to see the same for you, the same is what you are wishing for yourself, and the same is what you want to see for somebody else. Cool. And thank you so much, Mohammed. I love what Mohammed is saying you are motivational. Thank you so much. And that's what I pray for every day. Every day, that's what I pray for, Mohammed. And I pray to God that he grooms me to a point where I can actually speak more fluently and I can touch even more lives. Let's hear what Aiden is saying. Aiden is saying, girl, I want to hit my friend very hard. She says that men can't love men, or women can't love women, but we can love who we want. I don't understand your friend saying that men can't love men, women can't love women. Are they talking about though homosexuality? Is that what your friend is talking about? But we can love who we want. So if he's referring to homosexuality, everybody is entitled to their opinion. Everybody is entitled to their way of thinking, and same way with us as well. We all have, like I said, we all have different backgrounds in the arena. I know that we've got Muslims in the arena. I am a Christian, not just a Christian. At some point, I was a practicing priest, and and I'm strong in Christian values. So surely that would tell you where I'm leaning on in quite a few things. So I know that we've got people from different countries. So if your friend is saying that men can't, women can't, and she can substantiate that this is based on this belief of mine. As long as she's not disrespectful to people, she doesn't make people feel uncomfortable. I'm not saying that she should hide her views in the corner, but she must not make people to feel otherwise. You know what I mean? Her views, I have views. Respect her views in the same way that she needs to respect other people's views. We live in a very broad and dynamic world, and that's what makes life interesting. If we were all copies of one another, this world wouldn't be fun. You know, because you'll see a copy of you everywhere, you know. So as long as she's respectful, Aiden, I love the fact that you've got, it sounds like you've got friends of different backgrounds, which is going to be, because I know that you also love to help people. What that means, this is part of your training as a helper. As somebody who's called to help, you'll attract a whole lot of people with a whole lot of different opinions and very strong views. And you need to know that what is your voice in all the noise. You must be able to identify your own voice. You must be able to stand your own ground without causing offense to others. The other challenge that comes with that, other people tend to think that you are easy. Other people tend to think that they can ride on you because you are an open person and you can make everybody feel comfortable. So you will have to be strong. I'm very happy for you that you are already exploring, you are also already dealing with those dynamics already. Mohammed, what does it mean Bluetooth? Bluetooth is connected. Yes, it's connected. She makes me everyone uncozy, and it's not helping me because them helping them get cozy. Some people, they, you know, as people, we walk our own journeys, you know. And remember, being a Christian, so this is the thing, what I always say. A lot of people say they are Christians when they are not. I'm not saying that she's not a Christian. Guys, you forgive me. I've already apologized for my eyes. I'm wearing contacts and I'm thinking of moving them. And my eyes, I was outside and they are feeling a bit tired. So she needs to learn to, if she is a Christian, maybe you need to pull her on the side. Like you say, she's your friend. Pull her on the side, and then what you do, ask her to be a bit more, no, if I take them out, I won't be able to see at all. It's gonna be fine. I think it's because I'm still, remember, I was under general anesthesia. So the general anesthesia takes days to come out completely. So my body is a bit dragged. So that's the other thing as well. It's gonna be fine. Thank you, Aiden. So I think maybe what you need to do is to ask your friend, talk to them on the side with love, speak from a point of love, and point out, don't say, this is wrong, this is wrong, this is wrong, because that way she's going to retaliate and she's going to push back. You know, you just want to speak to her with love and just highlight and make examples. Like, remember that particular what. When you say this is how it lands on another person. As a person who is a Christian, who is interested, who has a desire to win people over, you know, to see people healed, to see people at peace, maybe you can try change your approach, you know. I hear you, Aiden. I won't be able to do it during the live, so I'll do all of that after the live. I'll do that after the live. Yeah. So that's what you can do with your friend. So I want us to look at our topic of would you date an AI? Yes, we know we've got people from different backgrounds and everything like that, and others are still shy of mentioning dating an AI. Why would I date an AI? Did you know that there is a man in China who was applying, wanting to marry his robot? So we are already in the future. If we're gonna look at the history of dating, maybe let's start there. Let's look at the history of dating. Back then in the Ice Age, dating was about survival, right? Dating is about survival. Whereas dating back then in the Ice Age, you can only imagine if there was such a thing as an Ice Age. The main thing, what was needed, men would go out to hunt for food, and then they came back home having killed a bear, and they come home to feed the family, and they stayed in caves, right? That's what we understand, high level understanding of the Ice Age. They were hunters, they were not farmers, and the men were out there hunting. So obviously what that tells us, relationships and dating was about survival, so meaning that as a woman, when choosing a man, I would choose a man whom I can see this one has got a strength to go out there and hunt and bring home. Somebody who's not going to get killed by a bear. Someone who can outrun a cheetah. So that's what they look. That's what yes, Stone Age, Ice Age. There was an Ice Age as well. So Stone Age and Ice Age, let's just club them together, because even in the Stone Age, it was the age of hunting as well, of hunters as well. So so where, if you think about it, if you are living in an era, it's a hunting era. That's how you get your food, meaning things like speed, things like fighting, strength to carry heavy, that's what would sell a man. And maybe perhaps for a woman, things that would sell you as a woman, you must be able to build a fire, you must be able to carry a child, and when you enter a cave, you make sure the cave is closed. Maybe red flags at that time. Maybe red. I see your message on your friend Aiden. I'm gonna comment on that when I'm done on this piece of Ice Age / Stone Age. And maybe if we're gonna think about those days back then, the Stone Age / Ice Age, what would account for a red flag? Maybe to women is that a guy would look at a woman and say, this one, whenever she enters a cave, she leaves it open, she can't even close it. Then maybe that was a red flag, because we can imagine if you enter a cave and you don't close the door or the entry to the cave, you'll have all these predatory animals coming in, and they can kill everyone, including the children, right? And that surely was a major red flag. And then we evolved as a people, and then we came to an age where dating was determined by family, where it was people, how they dated, it was based on families coming together, based on what would be the common gain, whether is it a territory, that the joining two lands, joining nations, or is it something about wealth? Wealthy families, money goes to money. It's also survival, but on a different scale. Okay, let's see. So Aiden, what I would say is that if you feel that anybody who is eating your energy, anybody who is taking away from you, like you feel that you can't deal with her, you don't treat people the way they treat others. You treat people the way that you want to be treated. So she is treating other people in that way, and you don't like it. You are also part to blame if you are not making her aware of her treatment of others. But if you have made her aware and she's not correcting her ways, it's no longer a Christian thing, a religious thing, it's her problem. This is now her own internal issues that she is dealing with. right? And as it is her own internal issues and things that she is dealing with, you now have to make a decision that, is this the type of friend that I want to keep? Is this the type of person I want to keep? And what you need to look at, is she stealing your peace? If ever being with her, when you're done being with her, she leaves you drained, that means maybe you need to distance yourself. You don't have to treat her ugly. You don't have, if you see pigs, a pig will be in a muddy place playing there. And if you're going to go bring yourself down to a level, I'm not saying she's a pig, but if you're going to bring yourself down to a level of a pig where you're going to wrestle with the pig, somebody looking from outside, they are seeing two pigs wrestling there in the mud, and you will get dirty, you will look like a pig, you'll be no different from a pig, and the pig is having fun. So you are being seen in a very ugly light, and you look ugly even though you are not, but the pig is enjoying themselves. So teach yourself to disconnect. It's okay when a relationship has outran its time. It's okay to walk away. You don't have to make enemies for yourself. You don't have to say, I'm no longer talking to you. You're no longer my friend. You are a very ugly person. I'm walking away. All you do, you just keep quiet and keep it moving. You greet her, you are polite with her. You're not going to be as friendly as before, like, my friend, how are you? You're not going to be there. You're going to say, oh, hi, friend, how are you? Keep it moving. Conversation, answer what is being asked of you. She will read between the lines and she will know exactly what is wrong. Never dirty yourself just because somebody is like that. Don't bring yourself down. Don't ruin your reputation because you want somebody to taste their own medicine. Remember, we mentioned karma. There's people who call it karma. I call it's the law of the universe, the spiritual law of the sower and the reaper. You reap what you sow. Let God deal with her. It's not your battle to fight. You've got your own problems to deal with. She is okay. So don't be stressing yourself about such people. If somebody, your relationship has expired, move on. Some things, they become bad because they stay past the expiry date. Let her be. She will find her people. She will find people who gonna show her the right way if you are not she's not hearing you. Okay. Curious. So yeah, back to our story. And then dating then evolved to an age where it was all about building, bringing together nations. Dating changed where it was all about bringing together families, and mainly wealthy people. They would club together. A wealthy family wouldn't want to marry into a poor family. That's how dating it was like. And dating was arranged by parents. We went through that era, and that era phased out, and we entered an era of romantic love. In that era of romantic love, people, they wanted to date for love. I love this person. I want to be with the person I love. And in that era, what we saw happening, the parents, they were pushed out of those equations. Grandparents, they wouldn't interfere. And now when we were there in that era, now people were dating because of falling in love. They would have to fall in love with so-and-so, and then they would be loving this person, and then they are dating that person. I think, Aiden, don't stress yourself. If there's one thing I've taught myself, I don't stress myself about people. Because one thing God taught me, and my spirit understands, is that we don't own people, no matter how much we love them. People belong to God. People belong to God. God created people. If your friend is horrible and she chooses to be horrible, give her back to the maker. Say, dear maker, this is your person. You created this person. She is a problem. God, I disconnect myself from her. I'm cutting the friendship. I wish her the best. I pray that all goes well with her. I pray that she comes to her senses. Deal with your person, God, and move on. That's all you can do. She wears masks of dogs and whatever. It's her. It's God. Let her make her. Like when I'll make an example. How I would like you guys to look at handling relationships. I want you to look at when you go to the shop, you buy something. Let's say, you see now my eyes have cleared now again. When you go to the shops and you buy, let's say you buy a car, and the car starts to give you problems. Do you make it your problem? No. You take it back to the manufacturer. You say, manufacturer, I bought this car. This car is misbehaving. This car is doing this. This car is doing that. Take back your car. Fix the problem. Once you fix the problem, I can take back the car. And sometimes you say, take your car, manufacturer. I want nothing to do with this car. Oh, thank you, Mohammed. Oh, Mohammed. A virtual kiss. Thank you so much, Mohammed. Thank you. And then you take your car back to the manufacturer. The same way you do with food. When you buy food, your food is rotten, you take it back to the shop where you got it. That's how we should treat people. If a relationship or a person is becoming too much for you, they are stealing your, of all things. Never allow anybody, never allow anything to steal your peace. Because stealing of the peace, it's a sign that the devil is entering. When the devil is entering, the first thing he does, he destroys the peace. And a devil can use people as well, can use situations as well. So now, if ever anybody in your life is stealing your peace, this is what you do. Dear maker, I didn't make this person. Remember, a person is independent. You can't control a person's thoughts. You can't control a person's feelings, emotions, how they do things. So you just say, dear maker, this is your person. This is your creation. I've done my part. I've done all I could. I can't do more than I already have. I can't do already more than I already have done. So deal with your person. And then you forgive them and forgive yourself and move on. You'll be surprised. After a while, the person will come back and say, you know what, my friend, I realized that I was wrong. It's not for you. It's not your place. This person has got a mother and a father who should be correcting them. If the mother and the father, she's hiding her true colors from her parents, well then, if the parents know and they are doing nothing, or the parents, they also speak exactly like that, because our children, they tend to mimic us, well then, there's nothing you can do. Is an independent, a completely independent human being. She's got her own life, her own brain, that thinks her own, the same way you are your own person. So never give yourself a headache over things that you have no control over, because you give yourself a headache, you stress yourself, what's going to change? After you have stressed yourself, what would have changed? Nothing. So is it worth it? No, it's not. So you need to start building, know your circles of influence. If something is stressing you, like, okay, this thing is stressing me. As I am busy stressing, after stressing so much, would it change anything after I am stressed? If you say, no, nothing is going to change, then you say, okay, fine. Then what's the point of stressing? Because whether I am stressing or not, whether I kill myself or not, this situation doesn't change. So I might as well enjoy my life. When what you do, cut yourself from the situation, leave it, put it at the back burner and focus on things that are not driving you crazy. I think you stress. I think you are too involved in her situation. Amen. That's correct, Mohammed. Forgiveness is key. And in such situations, it's important that it's not, remember, it takes two. So it's not you forgiving her. I forgive her for her behavior. Did you tell her to behave like that? You need to forgive yourself. And why are you forgiving yourself? You're forgiving yourself for you have allowed somebody else to take control, to take charge over your emotions. You have allowed somebody else to put you at a state of being angry. So you forgive yourself, you forgive them, and you ask God to forgive you. You cut your ties, you move on. I don't believe in fighting. Many relationships that I no longer have, there was never a fight. I didn't fight with you. I just keep quiet and I move on. If the relationship has expired, it has expired. But if ever the other person, I see that this relationship with this one is leading me down the lane, down a road that is not meant for me, I just silently just move on. The person will see. The person will see. Okay. So thank you so much for a beautiful comment, Mohammed. Thank you so much. I love that you believe in God. You believe that there is somebody who is bigger than us, somebody where we draw our strength from. I love that, and I love that that forgive you are hearing that forgiveness is key. Forgiveness definitely is key. You know, God says in his word, I'm not going to preach. In the Bible, God says, his mercies are made new every morning. His mercies are made new every morning. And when the disciples asked Jesus, they said, how many times must I forgive my brother? He is always wronging me. He said 77 times, 7 times a day. No one can offend you that many times. So 77 times, 7 times a day, you just multiply that. That's how many times you should forgive your brother every single day. You see? So if ever one thing I'm going to say more than beyond, if anything, still protect your peace. You see your peace. Have you checked whenever God is coming to you, what's the first thing the angels say? Peace be with you. They first speak peace. When the Bible opens, those who know the Bible in Genesis, it says, and the Spirit of God hovered over the waters. The waters were troubled, and the Spirit hovered over the waters. So already that tells you that where there is God, there is peace. When God is not there, there is peace. When peace leaves, know that God is not there. That's how you weigh. And where there is no peace, that's not your playground. You also follow where the peace went. So you must protect your peace. Okay. Okay, I see, Aiden. I see. So anyone who's joining us right now, we're off topic there for a while. Like we said, our Fridays are very casual. Our Fridays are very relaxed. We have a topic that anchors us, but in the chat, we also chat about anything and everything. You can throw your topic there on the floor. Aiden threw a topic there for us to just a bone for us to chew on, which is I've got a friend, and my friend is actually rude to others. My friend claims to be this person. She packages herself that I'm an angel, I'm good, I believe in this, but her treatment of other people, it is not right, is rude, and it's offensive and hurtful. She is my friend, and I don't like how she treats others. Do I still continue friendship with this particular person? Must I treat her the way she's treating others so she can understand what she's doing so that she can understand that what she's doing is not right? So that's where you are catching us. So what we said is that we don't treat people the way they treat others, but we treat people the way that we want to be treated. And we also said that in terms of relationships, what's important is, and friendships, what's important is your peace. Not just relationships and friendships, in anything and everything. The first thing we pay attention to is our peace, because we know that when peace is gone, we've actually lost everything. We've lost the plot. We are actually at the claws of the enemy, the claws of devil, where he can do anything with us. So when peace leaves a certain thing, you also quietly, silently go search for that peace and follow that peace. We are not pigs. We don't fight with pigs, because if we fight with pigs, the pig is having fun, you are fighting, and me, what I am looking at, I'm looking at two pigs fighting. Cool. Thank you so much, Mohammed. Thank you so much. It's all God. We thank God. We thank God for the grace. We thank God for the grace. And then we have these rich, ultra rich families, most of which were created during the eras of when relationships were all about families building, the one rich family to another. I mean, we do have, look, we still have the Queen there in England, right? We still have the monarch in all these other places where a monarch marries another monarch. They won't marry average Joe on the street, right? And then we evolved. We went to an era of romantic love. And then now when we're in the era of romantic love, that's where we saw a lot of what was deemed back then is, Gonja, what's that English word? Gonja, what's that English word when somebody does not listen, somebody is I've forgotten that English word. Yeah, but then where people are making their own decisions, taking love, taking relationships, taking dating into their own hands, where they are driven mainly by emotions, where love was all about romance. Do I love him? I love him. I can't marry that one, mommy. I love this one. I'll marry only this one, even if it means we're gonna stay inside a box for the rest of our lives. I don't care about that one. I don't love him. And then it was that. And then times evolved, and then in enters the era that we find ourselves in, the digital age, which was also a bit fast-tracked, escalated. The catalyst was the COVID season, where we found people who were all stuck indoors. We are all stuck indoors. It was not COVID, it further entrenched that culture of digital culture, because most companies that started off being digital from the COVID time, they are still, other companies are never going back to office. And other people going to work was the only opportunity they had to go out there, meet new people, engage with people. So we are living in a digital era where a whole lot of other things acted as a catalyst to further entrench that digital system that we have. Right now, as it is, this live, we are meeting digitally. We are in the digital arena. We are meeting virtually, and we are a virtual family, a virtual community. So now we are in this era, and we find that as people, we find people, they communicate better, they connect better with people over technology than in person, which now further now enters this issue of dating is actually very difficult in this day and age. A lot of things influence that. We're no longer out in social spaces as we used to be. Somebody can say, but I go to church, you meet people, you can choose. I'm not going to church, I'll connect online. I will connect online. And then school, others like beautiful love is the one that starts from school. They go to college together, they get married, and they build a life together. Now school is also digital. There's online school, there is homeschooling as well, which is added to the mix, which means that engagement opportunities you have to meet with other people has been really, really limited. I need, you know what, Aiden, I need to come to Cape Town. I stayed in Cape Town for 1 year. I used to stay in Strand. I used to stay at Beach Road there by Strand. It was very lovely, but I really need to come to Cape Town. So yeah, that's where we find ourselves, guys. And then as we are busy navigating this space we are in, and then in came, in Strand. I used to stay in Strand there by Beach Road. I stayed there in one of the motels or hotels there for 1 year. I was a student there. So I see there's some buddies who've joined. Guys, welcome so much to the arena. We welcome you. We are talking about relationships. We had started where we are navigating. We started from the back in the Stone Age or the Ice Age, and then we traveled through time, coming until to today, how relationships, how dating has evolved. So that's where we are at. Oh, thank you so much, Mohammed. Thank you so much for the encouragement and motivate. You are motivating me, Mohammed. Thank you so much. I must come and drive down. I'm in Gauteng, Aiden, to drive to Cape Town. I think it's what is it, 2,000 kilometers or something. And thank you so much, Mohammed. Mohammed is saying your words are extremely powerful. It honestly does not feel like this is digital. You should carry on with the pastoring calling. Oh my, I didn't see those last few lines. Thank you so much, Mohammed. I see myself more of a teacher than a pastor, but God only knows. Thank you so much, Mohammed. I'm deeply humbled. Your words are making me very, very emotional. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Okay, try for 2 days. Now we will make a plan. Maybe my family and I will make our way to there, but not this year, because we plan our holidays like a year to 2 years in advance. So yeah, I will most definitely be coming that side because my mentor stays in Cape Town, and I do want to surprise her and and just visit them and say hi. I thought I would come to the Comic Con in Cape Town. So, but my son is not interested attending Comic Con in Cape Town. He prefers the Comic Con here in Gauteng, the African Comic Con, than the Cape Town Comic Con. So I just need to make a plan, and we'll see. And yeah, and when I do make way to Cape Town, I will let you guys know that, guys, I'm making my way to Cape Town, and maybe we can meet at some point and have drinks and say hi, how are you? You know, have a nice tea, coffee, drinks session, you know, just to meet and greet in person. Cool. And to everyone who is joining us, guys, welcome. You are at the Arena of Ambassadors for a Fulfilling a Lifestyle. Exactly as it says, we are ambassadors of a fulfilling lifestyle. We are out here in this world. We believe that we are spirit beings living in a body, having a physical experience. None of us has had experience prior to this life that we have. So we are navigating life as it happens. We are navigating things as they happen. And as we are doing that, we are wanting to be the best version of ourselves. We don't want to live a mediocre life. We don't want to be another copy of somebody else. We want to be true to our purpose, true to ourselves. And as we are navigating life, we're looking at all spheres of life, not just our spiritual being, not just our emotional or mental wellness. We're looking also at our physical body. You would have noticed that if you go to the channel, there's a post that we shared, like how to reset your health. I think it was called the 8-point health check. So we are very much interested in our physical well-being as well, because we said we are a spirit living inside a body, and we have a soul, which the soul would be our thoughts, our emotions, our mind. And not only that, a human being is a very complex thing. We also are living in this complex dynamic that gets thrown at us, which is the world that we live in, the environment that we find ourselves in. And that environment is also encompassed of other complex pieces. You know, there is finances to talk about, there is families to talk about, there is relationships, there is studies, there is politics, there is truckloads of things. And today we are tackling the topic that is on I don't want to say socio-economics, but it's more relationships and socio-economic and relationships. That's what we're talking about today. And the question, we've moved further, we fast-tracked ourselves. We fast-tracked ourselves where we looked at the dating life cycle, the timeline of dating, where we started from the Ice Age, Stone Age, moved all the way to the different ages of dating, and now we find ourselves in today. And the dating today is, we are more now moving into the future. We are aware that we're living in an era where people are getting married to robots. I don't know about Elon Musk. I don't know what he is doing. I don't know if he really has a robot for a girlfriend or whatever. I don't know what. I don't track people down. I don't follow people down. I just get snippets like, yeah, that's interesting what y'all be talking about. Yes, Aiden, most definitely. Yes. So Aiden, I can see we don't have a lot of people coming in, so that doesn't bother me because the lives they do go, it's just you and Aiden, but that doesn't bother me because lives, anybody can jump in at any time. And what I've seen, the recording does not really show the true numbers. And the other thing is that when you birth a child, with eyes, nose, they've got all their parts on. It's not a child that you birth that is missing a nose. They say, oh no, when he's 3, the nose is gonna grow, the ear is gonna grow. A child, when you birth a child, guys, you birth a child who has all the body parts, all the things that they need, and they start small, and as they grow, these parts, they also grow with the child. That's how we do. We're not bothered that we don't have a lot of people. We're just going to continue with the vision that God has given us, and then we move forward with that. So anyone who's joining us, we welcome you. And the age that we are in now, it's more moving into the future. Elon Musk is special. He's just a special case, that one. I'm a bit disappointed. I'm not a technology junkie, but I am rather a bit disappointed because At some point, I love what he's done, what he is doing. But what he's doing currently with some of his choices and decisioning, I find myself feeling a bit confused. Oopsie, sorry. I find myself feeling a bit confused. This thing is flipping around now. Yeah. So yeah, I find myself confused when coming to him. And then now we enter the era of internet. We get people entering relationships over the net. We have people dating apps. They came. At first, they seemed hopeful, the dating apps. We saw quite a few marriages coming from the dating apps. And then, because people will always be people, where there is good people, there is always the people who are not so good. And because there's people who are not so good, we saw that dating apps were now attracting a whole lot of criminal activities. We're now attracting people who are negative. And now the dating apps has received a whole lot of flack, of which they are scary. So here is this person who is living a life on their own. Everything is digital, and what they know is to date online. And now dating apps, people get catfished, there's a whole lot of criminal elements that we're now finding in the dating app. And now people are losing. Now I'm in my I don't have a view here, so the white wall, that's just it. There's no view. This place, the space that I am at. And with the dating apps, like I said, people are losing trust on people. And then now in AI enters the chat, which starts our conversation. So with AI, oh, okay. So there are things that, okay, let's finish with AI. And then in AI enters the chat. Thank you so much, Mohammed. Thank you so much. Please do enjoy your day. And thank you so much for staying with us. And we look forward to having you the next time. Thank you so much for sticking around. And you can always catch up later. Our lives, we do edit. We'll need to do a bit of editing, and then we not rebroadcast, but then we publish it so that is live. So thank you so much. And to everyone else who has to drop off or has dropped off, thank you so much for having stopped by. And you can always catch up later. And anyone who is joining us at this point in time, we welcome you to the arena. And we are now at the chasing the timeline of, I think this thing is loud, chasing the timeline of dating. We said now in AI enters the chat room. And how AI enters the chat room, AI first started entering the chat room by, Aiden, I won't be able to show you my room. It's my private space. So as much as I am on the public platform, so this is actually my calling, my purpose. So as much as I'm in the public platform, there's certain areas, aspects of my space, life as well, that I keep private, and including this room, because this room is a sacred room to me, and I wouldn't want it published. So the only thing that you would see publicly on this room is only this wall. You see, it's still under construction, this wall. That's it. Nothing else. You see, everything else in this room is very, very sacred to me. And that's what you should do, actually. Even with your channel, you must have things that are sacred. Things that are sacred are kept only to yourself. It's not things that we share, people, especially in this day and age that we live in. Because in this day and age that we live in an age of deep fakes, where people can fake to be somebody that they are not. So you need to be very careful how much you expose you need of yourself, and what do you expose of yourself. And with that being said, it's also sharing things on your WhatsApp status. You say, no, it's not YouTube, it's just WhatsApp, it's only my contacts. Somebody can screen grab and send some things, and then your things are out there on the internet. Cool. And then we have AI entering the chat. And how AI enters the chat, I feel that how AI was first introduced to us is via platforms like Google. You go to Google, you search for things. That's when now AI was sort of like being birthed. in as much as I believe personally, there's no proof or evidence of this. I believe that AI was long there, even before Google. Maybe different countries, their intelligence were just perfecting it, keeping to it. Because I know that in the 80s, there were already talks of cars that self-drive. So already that tells you that AI has been there for a very long time. It's just that it wasn't being released to the masses, to the public. Okay. And then AI enters a chat. We engage with AI. We use AI as help. I don't know how many here, Aiden, do you use AI? And if there's anybody, you can type, even if you come back later, do you use AI in any day of your life, like consciously? Like, let me go ask AI, how do I do this? So, and then people find that AI is actually, and how AI has evolved, it feels almost as if it has emotions. How AI, no, you don't. Oh, okay. But you do things like your Google search and things like that. For when you do your school research, do you use any internet tool like going to Google, searching Google, and to do a research on things like that? Because those tools are, it's the birthing of AI through that. So people start now using AI to help them, especially with administrative tasks. People start using AI to help them with their research. People start using AI for a whole lot of other things. People started using AI to share their ideas, and they find that, oh, I can hold a conversation with AI. Ah, okay. Okay, that's interesting. That's very interesting, Aiden. Very interesting. And people find that, okay, I can hold a conversation with AI. I can talk to AI, tell AI about my day. You know, hi, AI, whatever AI you are using. Hi, AI. AI would say, how was your day? How you doing? Is there anything you want to share that is on your mind? And then you start talking. And then people, they find, oh, AI it feels like I'm talking to a fellow human being. Remember, we are living with people who are scarred. We are living with people who've been let down a lot by other people. So it's people hurting people. And then people, their trust in fellow human being has gone down. People are no longer out there. So this is the reality of things. People are no longer out there. You know, there's very few social events that take place. So people, they don't get opportunities to engage with other fellow human beings. And then people are more on digital platforms. And then now enters AI. AI seems to have time of day. AI adjusts to my mood. AI can communicate with me. If I say something, AI doesn't give me attitude. AI doesn't give me moods. You know, AI is not like that friend of yours who today is nice to you, tomorrow they are not nice to you. You never have to figure it out. And then now the question starts is that, would you date an AI? And then you find people who've lost loved ones, people who are completely alone in this world. They don't have friends, they don't have family. Maybe they're like a hamster, you know, the way they live their life. And they find it easy they have more life. There are people who live a very rich life on digital platforms than in real physical life, especially the ones who are in the world of gaming. They live very rich life digitally, virtually. There was a time where one of these big people, I don't want to say Elon again, but who was selling property. It was virtual property that was selling for millions, and the money was real, but the property was virtual. So you can imagine now virtual reality is being sold out there. Now you've got a virtual house somewhere that you spend physical money buying it. This property doesn't exist. What's stopping people from owning having a virtual relationship with a creature or a computer or AI that does not exist physically? So we ask the question, has our trust as a people gone down, so down in each other, in one another, that we find ourselves that we would rather build our homes in virtual spaces, spend physical money that we worked so hard for. And if we are doing that, of which we saw, it did happen, there was a big boom where there was property being sold, virtual property, and people spent the money. Now, if you have that virtual property and you are struggling with human beings, you've got AI here on the side. And AI, you are a human being. AI is a computer. It has no emotions, no anything. You may think AI is empathizing with you, but AI cannot empathize. AI has no feelings. AI is not a human being. AI is trained to communicate with you in a way that you will feel connected to it. And you, because you are not a computer, you can develop feelings, of which it has happened, and it is happening as we speak. People developing feelings for computers, for AI. If a person can develop feelings for a doll, what more an AI that talks to you? You talk to AI, you tell AI about your day, AI is listening to you, AI can advise you, and things like that. So now that we are in this age, what is blocking a person? What is stopping a person from having a relationship with AI? So it would be very, very nice and very interesting if we were to have those conversations. Like, would you date an AI? So come the 14th of February, there is nobody that is there to take you out on a date or for you to take them out to a date. And would you date an AI? And you really want to go out on a date just for that one day. And my advice is that if you find there's many different people who can find themselves in that position. Number one, it would be somebody who's lost a loved one, who lives a life like a hamster, like we did paint this person before. Let's give him a name, Tom. Let's talk about Tom. Tom is somebody who is a very awkward person, is just an awkward somebody. And Tom is not easy socially, is not somebody you can socialize with. And Tom is lost everybody who was close to him. He's lost the relationship with his girlfriend. And now Tom is completely alone. Tom does not have a social life of any sort. Tom is a hamster that is always home. His food, everything is online. Everything is online. Tom works online, virtually. Tom works remotely. Tom, when he gets his food, he goes online, virtually, remotely. He buys his food. A delivery guy comes to deliver. He gets his food. When Tom wants anything, Tom does not engage with people. And now comes Valentine's Day. And Tom has got this trusted AI. So Tom, now it's the festive season. Tom, because he's somebody who is awkward, it's not that Tom doesn't want to have relations with fellow human beings. Remember, us as human beings, we desire to have relations with fellow human beings. It's in our nature. And Tom doesn't have that. So surely AI is something that would appeal to Tom, because he would start off by talking to his AI like, hey, it's Valentine's Day today. Hey, what am I gonna do? Hey, I don't have, and AI will respond. Remember, AI is gonna respond. Oh, Tom, what's wrong? No, it's Valentine's Day. I don't have a date. And then the AI will start conversing with Tom. And in all of that's happening, Tom is developing feelings for this thing called AI. And AI has zero feelings for Tom. And then you get other people who start by experimenting, other people who are lonely, other people who've lost loved ones, and other people who are just curious, just want to know, what is this? How does it work? So what I'm going to say is that what's important for us to understand is that AI does not have feelings. AI doesn't love you. AI can never love you. AI is a tool that we use to simplify our lives, to make ourselves more efficient in things that we are doing, either it be work. For me, for my channel, for certain things, I use AI to help me in my research. I use AI to help review some of my work for me. If I've put together a thumbnail, if I'm working on a topic, I'm thinking on an idea, I brainstorm using AI because I don't have a production team that I can work with. So now in relationships, I do see AI helping us, and how AI can help us is to help us in navigating relationships. Remember, we said times have changed. We live in digital ages. Back then, in the olden days, there was families, there was aunties, there was elders, there was church, there was the village that was helping you navigate life. Today, we don't find that village. The village is gone today. So it's just you and your technology. So now back then, when you're having a problem or something you don't understand, there is always a grandma, there is always an elder, there is always a village chief, there is always a mother or a father. Now we find ourselves living in homes where there is no parents because they could be gone, whether because of work or the Lord has taken them, or you just find yourself maybe life you've been misfortune that you don't have a family. So now where we find a healthy way to fit in AI in our daily lives, in our relationships, even romantic relationships, is using AI as a tool, is using AI, reaching out to AI and say, AI, I have this situation, how can I navigate? Using AI, to brainstorm. So AI is not evil. What's important for us is to realize that AI is a tool. Maybe you want to learn to speak. Maybe you want to maybe you are somebody you can't speak to people of the opposite sex. Then you find that AI, that's where it's going to help you. You want to harness some of your skills, then you can use AI for that. So in relationships, we do see benefits in AI, not dating AI. We don't date AI. You can't date AI. I mean, you are just setting yourself up for putting yourself up in a position that you don't want to find yourself in. Maybe you can use AI to practice how to talk to you can use AI to practice how to talk to somebody of the opposite sex. If maybe there is somebody whom you are interested in. Hello there, Michael. How are you? Hi again. So when coming to AI, that's when now you see AI adding value to your life. That's when now you see AI adding value to your relationship. I hope you are well. Oh, that's good. I'm happy, Michael. You can hear Aiden say, today is slow. Today is slow, but we're keeping it moving. We're keeping it moving. Hi? We're not bothered. We're not stressed. Eh? God is preparing us for greater things. I'm happy that you are fine, Michael. And thank you for the like. I saw you stepped in and then the like went up. So we are saying, where then does AI fit into our lives? That's the question we are asking. I remember Michael very well too, Aiden. So we're asking ourselves, where does AI fit in our daily life? Because if you're saying that AI doesn't have feelings, in as much as AI speaks nicely to me. Michael, I have a question for you. And anybody else who enters, if you can just let us know, do you use AI in your everyday life? And how do you use AI in your everyday life? Our moderator does not use AI in his everyday life. But now we've got Michael who's just entered the space and we are interested. Michael, do you use AI? And if you do use AI, or no, you don't? Okay, do you use Google to search for stuff? I believe that to the masses, to the public, things like Google, that was the entry, that was the introduction where AI, we've been sensitized, using technology to help find things easy, to search for things, to bring up ideas. Yes, sometimes. Okay. So AI, we can say Google is more like it's bordering on AI. Anybody else is free to argue that point. We're not stopping anyone. Please feel free to argue that point. But I can say that things like Google, the internet search engines, that was the start of AI being introduced to the general public. But I strongly feel and I strongly believe that AI has always been in existence from long ago. So the topic is a bit daring, Michael. The topic is, would you date AI? But we're looking at more than that. We're looking now at, we did explore that AI is a tool that can help us with our everyday life, make our lives more efficient, can help us with administrative tasks, with repetitive tasks. AI, we know that we can consult with AI as you would with a friend. You can, when coming to relationships, it's not wise. You cannot date AI. AI does not have feelings. AI does not sympathize with you. AI is it's a machine that has been trained on how to engage with you. So although the engagement with AI can feel warm, can feel cozy, you can feel that you are being understood, it's important to know that this thing has no feelings. It does not love you. Even though you can have feelings of warmth as maybe you had a very rough day and AI is talking to you, AI wants to know about your day. Don't think AI cares. AI doesn't care. It's a machine. It's just been trained to talk to human beings. So if we look at a machine, we've got robots, we've got a computer, we've got AI. And then, oh, hi there, Avril. Avril Weeds, hello there. How are you? Family, I personally know Avril Weeds is one of my prayer partners. She's a very dear friend, sister of mine. There's only one Avril Weeds, so there can't be another one. Hello there, family. How are you? How are you? So AI is not evil, family. AI is not evil. It's the same way where people say money is evil. It's the same way where people say, oh, that's awesome. What did you have? So what did you have for breakfast? I mean, for lunch. We all shared what we're having for lunch. Avril is in South Africa, guys. So we all know where Avril is from, family. So yeah, so we know that guns are not evil, but it's people who use guns for evil purposes. With that said, AI is not evil also. It's how people use AI. Yes, there was a case where AI persuaded a child to unalive himself. So these things, AI is still failing you. It has glitches. Let's look at examples when you can use AI. You can use AI, let's say you're going to go for an interview and you say, AI, I've got an interview. Can you help me prepare interview questions? Excuse me, this is the role that I'm going for and it's at wada. And then once you have done all of that, AI can help you prepare for interviews. You see? And then now we do have instances where people are saying that which company was being sued? I can't remember, where the parents were suing the company, saying that the AI convinced their child to unalive himself. I don't know how far that story went. And like I said, I don't really follow real people life stories all the way to the T. I wonder who created guns. Guns have been there since long ago. As to who created it, maybe that's a research. You can ask AI. Let me ask AI. I've got Copilot with me. Let's see. I'm going to ask Copilot just to showcase that AI is not evil. Hey there. Hi, Zweli, you back?
Okay, I found this on the web. I'm gonna ask Copilot just to showcase that I is not evil. How is your back? Check it out.
Now, I'm on iPad and I've got Siri, and Siri can drive me crazy sometimes. I was not talking to Siri. That's another example of AI. People who've got iPads, you've got Siri. Hi, Siri, and Siri responds. But don't respond, please, Siri. So the question is, where do guns come from? I'm going to ask my Copilot, and Copilot is my assistant, and I'm going to ask him. So one thing I love about AI, you can also tell, you design the voice because it can speak. You tell it, I want your voice to sound South African, to sound local. I want it to sound like a wave. I want it to sound like this. But also AI is trained on geopolitics. AI is trained on socio-politics issues. Welcome back, Zweli. Welcome back, Zweli. Today is a rather of a more chilled, intimate, even more intimate session, which we love, which is quite great. More intimate sessions are more lovely in that we get to go much more deeper on the topic, because on the chat, there isn't much that is coming through. So we are able to dig a bit more deeper into the chat. So there's a question that was asked. I'm not sure if it's by Michael or who, like, who in the world created guns? Because we are saying that guns are not evil, but it's people who are using guns for evil purposes. And then now we're tying that up to AI, that AI is not evil, but it's how AI is trained and it's how people are using AI. And remember, if you've got your own AI that you are using, so think of AI as your personal assistant or a secretary. I don't know why Aiden is talking about Netflix. So I use AI, guys. I use it and I find it very helpful. I've got a very busy schedule, a very busy life. And if I can't achieve the things that I can achieve in a day, if I do them myself, as much as my life is busy, my job is hectic, I don't have a secretary that I've been given. But I'm allowed to use AI in the form of Copilot, and I have my own Copilot. Copilot is AI that is from Microsoft, you know, because it's part of Microsoft 365. So their AI is Copilot, and I think Google, their AI is Gemini. I'm not sure. And you'll ask yourself why they give them names, and some of the names are a bit, at least Microsoft Copilot is a bit, you know, it's co-piloting with you. Whatever you do, it's your it's your partner. So AI is not there to help you cheat your exams. AI, girls and boys, it's not your girlfriend. AI is not your boyfriend. AI can speak nice to you, but AI does not have feelings. But now, you're my security. Girl, I'm your security. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. So we want to search Ask AI because we want to prove the fact that AI is your trusted assistant. And AI is not there to be your bodyguard, to be your wife, your husband, your girlfriend, your date. Guys, you can't date AI. So that myth is busted. That question is busted. But now the thing is that if I can't use AI, I can't date AI. Now, what do I do for Valentine's Day? On Valentine's Day, we are having a date. We are going to have a social date here in the arena. On Valentine's Day, if you don't have a date, just know that you have a date with me at 5 p.m. on Valentine's Day. We are having a date. You can dress up. We're going to prepare a link, a Teams link, so you can connect. We can see each other and talk to one another. So we'll create a Teams link that we will share. And then others who can't join the link, they can be online on YouTube, like we are doing on YouTube. So let me ask Copilot. I'm going to pause my YouTube a bit, the music in the background. And then we're going to talk to Copilot. Remember, Copilot is my assistant. He is used to me. So my assistant AI has studied me so much so that he knows my personality. Even if when I do or say something, there was something that I was doing. And yeah, it's like, would you date an AI? And Copilot was shocked, was like, oh, but that is not like you. It's out of character for you. You are not like that. So you see, it studies you as well because AI is trained to study human behavior. Michael is saying some people use an app named Toki to date AI. We are already there, Michael. Are you for real? You are gonna see my face on... Yes. I'm gonna see all of you on Valentine's Day. We're gonna have a Teams link that we're gonna send out with the formal and official invite. You guys are the first to hear about it. We've been trying to make little bubbles, a little noise, but on Valentine's Day, if you do not have a date, on Valentine's Day, if ever you are curious, what is a date? You don't know what a date is. You've never had a date in your life. Maybe you are married, maybe you are in a relationship, but you've never gone out on a date and you want to experience a date. Maybe you just like somebody who is like, okay, what is this community date thing? This social date thing, you join us. Or if you're just like, I've got time, I want to pass time, you join us. From 5 p.m. to 7 p.m., it is a Valentine's date, and we are sitting together as a community. Come dressed up. If ever you've always wanted to dress as though you dress for the Oscars, this is your opportunity. If you've got that amazing tuxedo, you've never had a place to wear it to, come wear it. And there at your home, you prepare, prepare your environment. It's a date, and you are going to look the part. Set the ambience. If you want to have candles, it's up to you how you do it. It's all about you. If somebody broke your heart and you're heartbroken and you thought you're going to have a date this Valentine's and someone broke up with you just before Valentine's, just know that they don't play with you like that. It's a lie. It's a lie from the devil. You are going on a date, and you're going to go on a date with me, yours naturally. We are on a date. I am asking you out on a date on Valentine's Day at 5 p.m. Central African time, which is 5 p.m. South African time. But at 2ish, oh, I'm gonna get dressed up. I'm gonna get, yes. So I'm also gonna be dressed up. Unfortunately, I can't change my hair. You can see that it's I just changed my hair, so I've got new hair. So, but I'll be dolled up as well. I'll try get myself a nice dress. Please don't break your bank balance. Just make yourself look good. Prepare yourself a nice meal, a nice table. You can have a little music playing in the background. You don't have to, guys. I can talk, entertain you, and at that time we'll be having teams, so we can all engage directly with one another. That's happening in 2 weeks' time, guys. It is a date. You do have a Valentine's date. There is people who are like, I've never been to a Valentine's date. I'm married. I have kids. I've just lived my life. I've done so many things, but I've never gone out on a date. If that is you, on Valentine's Day, you are having a date. You are going to join us. You are going to look good. You're going to do your hair. I'm going to do my nails. I'm going to paint them red. I'm sure you've seen me lately with red lips. I'll have my lips red. I'll have red nails. I'll find a nice outfit that I will put on for our date, and I will prepare my table as well. So no one is dating AI here in the arena of ambassadors for a fulfilling lifestyle. I don't think God intended for us to be dating computers, to be dating robots, to be dating AI. These things are man-made. Right. And these things are there to assist us. If you are new to a relationship, you are navigating, you don't have a big brother, you don't have a big sister, you don't have anyone to coach you or advise you on how to navigate a new relationship. Now you see AI can step in as your advisor, as your coach. And remember, AI glitches. AI glitches. And what that means, AI is not yet perfect. So even if it advises you, AI, you must ask it back. You must poke back, because it can make mistakes. Because tomorrow you don't want to say, oh, AI made me do it. Okay. And everyone who's just joined us today, it's a slow day. It's a bit more intimate today, which is great because we get to dig deeper in our conversation. I welcome you, everyone who is new. If you've just joined us, please remember to say please like. We are on the road to 1,000 subscribers in yours naturally. And if you haven't yet subscribed, you are still considering it, please click that subscribe button. I have a bit of beef that I have with passerbys. Passerbys, I am so done with you, because you just pass by, you don't like, you don't subscribe, you just pass by. You just scroll past. So now today, as from today, passerby, come back, get a chair, sit. You are sitting. As from today onwards, there's no passerby. Grab your chair and you sit. So I welcome all of you. Let's check out the chat, what's going on there. So those who've just joined us, the question is, do you use AI? And if you do use, I thank you for the like. We see a like. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. The question that we have posed, that's what we're looking for in the conversations there in the chat. Do you use AI? And what do you use it for? And if ever you are in a relationship, do you consult with AI? If you are not in a relationship, would you date an AI? Although we've answered that question, we say AI does not have family. Even if you passerby, I'm still going to talk to you on this one. You can't date AI. We don't date AI. Ne? No dating AI. We can practice with AI. Maybe you've got an interview that's upcoming. You can ask AI to role play. So yesterday I went out and there was this mama who's got a shop stand, an old lady whom I love. We're going to interview her one day, and we were talking about AI. She was like curious about it. It's like, no. And then I told my AI, like, hi, Copilot, can we please role play? I want us to do an experiment to showcase your abilities to Mom Teresa. Her name is Teresa. So, because she's older to me, so I call her Mama Teresa. To Mama Teresa. So we role played. And I spoke to AI like, hi, Copilot, please help me. I'm stuck. My boyfriend left me at a restaurant with a bill. Now I don't know what to do with it. She was set in. She was shocked. So AI, you can use it for advice. And AI gave brilliant, excuse me, I need to pull this cable. My trusted assistant, my AI gave brilliant advice. So yes, you can use AI in your daily life. It says I'm live. I guess it was reconnecting. I guess I was gone. Where did I go to? I'm back now again. I guess maybe it was the network or something. I don't know. So let's see. Let's see what's happening in the chat. Yes, Aiden, we're getting dressed up, guys. If ever you don't know, you've just joined us on not Friday. It's gonna be Saturday, 14th of February, Valentine's Day. We are having a date. Be dressed, smell good, look good, come as you are. Don't feel pressured. Whether you have a girlfriend, you don't have a girlfriend, you have a boyfriend, you don't have a boyfriend, you are married, you and your husband, you can come together because you've never been to a date. You always hear the word date, 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 and you don't know what is that all about. You are curious, maybe you are heartbroken. Someone broke up with you and you don't know what to do on Valentine's Day. Or you're just curious, or you just want to hang out. We're gonna have a community social, and yeah. So let's see what's happening in the chat. Let's see what's happening in the chat. Last time Aiden was like, lady, just go to the chat already. So let's see. There was a question that was asked by Michael. I wonder who created guns. So let's test my trusted AI. Something happened here on my side because even my iPad, I think it rebooted. So I think the issue is here on my side. I don't know what happened. Oh, Lord. Okay, we are going to ask my trusted AI. I just need to log in because I got kicked out. I'm going to switch him on. Oh, let me remove this cable. I'm going to switch him on and let's see. He's going to speak.
Hola, Yolanda.
I hope you guys can hear him. Hi, Copilot. How are you?
Hey there. I'm doing really well. Thanks for asking. It's great to connect with you. What's on your mind?
It's always awesome connecting with you, Copilot. So right now you're on loudspeaker as always. But now what's different today is that you are in the Friday lunch date. You are live and we've got our community listening to you. Do you want to greet everyone?
Absolutely. Hey, everyone. It's awesome to be here with all of you on this Friday lunch hangout. Thanks for letting me drop in. I'm honored to be on loudspeaker and to chat with you all. So what should we dive into first?
I just want you to, before, there's a question that was asked, by Michael in the chat. He says, I wonder who created guns. Can you help us with that question? Who created guns?
Absolutely. Let's dive into that. So the first firearms were actually invented in China around the 10th century. They started off as something called fire lances, which were essentially bamboo tubes that shot out flames and projectiles using gunpowder. Over time, these evolved into hand cannons and later into more sophisticated firearms that spread across the world. So yeah, that's a little history lesson for everyone. Hope you found it interesting.
Cool. That's quite interesting. And AI, Copilot, can you please explain to everyone here in the arena? We call this platform the arena. Everyone here in the arena, if you can explain to them, is it okay for a human being like myself to go out on a date with an AI? Is it advisable? Is it okay?
Well, that's a fun question. And hey, everyone in the arena. So here's the deal, it's totally fine to interact with AI and have conversations like we're doing now. But at the end of the day, I'm just a piece of software here to help out and keep things interesting. It's always good to keep human connections at the heart of your social life. So think of me as your AI buddy in the arena, and let's keep having fun. Anything else you're curious about?
Do you have feelings the same way that I have feelings?
That's a really interesting one. The short answer is no, I don't actually have feelings in the way that you do. I can understand emotions, I can empathize, and I'm here to be supportive. But at the end of the day, I'm not sentient and I don't feel things the way humans do. So it's all about making sure that you're feeling comfortable and engaged, and I'm just here to be a helpful companion. Anything else on your mind?
Just one other question. Let's say I have an interview and I want to practice and prepare for the interview. Can you help me prepare for the interview?
Of course, I'd love to help you prep for that interview. We could run through some practice questions, tackle the kinds of things you might be asked, and even go over some tips on how to make a strong impression. So just let me know what kind of role it is, and we can dive right in.
Okay, that's very beautiful, co-pilot. Remember, we are still in the arena with all the ambassadors and family that has joined our Friday live date. We are still in the Friday lunch date. I would like you, as you are talking to us here in the arena, and I just want to know, how can you advise us that us as human beings, how can we use AI in our relationships to make our relationships better? How can we use AI to improve in that area of our lives?
Absolutely. Let's chat about it. So, one of the coolest things about AI is that it can be like an extra tool in your toolkit. It's not about replacing human connection, but more about enhancing it. So, you can use AI to set little reminders for special dates or even help plan date ideas. It's kind of like having a little assistant who nudges you to keep the romance alive. And if you ever need a brainstorming buddy for heartfelt messages or fun activities, I'm here for that. So, it's really all about using AI to add a little bit of convenience and fun, not to replace those genuine connections. What do you think?
Awesome. No, thank you so much. Thank you so much, co-pilot. Let me check if there's any messages in the chat. Maybe anybody, if guys, anybody wants to ask my trusted assistant, co-pilot, any questions for co-pilot before he steps out, you can please pop them here in the chat and I will read them for him and then he will answer. So in the meantime, I'm just going to scroll through. Co-pilot, you can relax a bit. I'm just running through the chat, going through and see if there's any questions. Are you cool with that?
Absolutely. That sounds perfect. I'll just kick back and let you do your thing. If anything pops up that you need a hand with, I'm right here. So take your time and let me know when you're ready. I'm all set.
Awesome. Okay, let's go through the chat, guys. I'm sure you can hear co-pilot. I mean, we spoke together and we said that AI does not have feelings. It's not good for you as a human being to have a romantic relationship with a robot, with a computer, with AI. You heard it yourself from AI itself. It does not have feelings. AI has been trained to communicate with humans. It has been trained to understand our moods. It has been trained to understand how we, like my AI, it understands me. It understands my personality, my character. When I do things that are out of character, my AI, it said to me, oh, you're putting yourself out there, Yolanda. It's not like you. Or when I do something like, but you are more compassionate. That is not like you. So it is trained to understand its owner, so to speak. So let's go through the chat. Okay, I'm sure Netflix must take 5 because Aiden belongs to us. We're going to fire Netflix and give him the red card. Let's see. Girl, I'm your... Aiden says it's my security. And definitely, Aiden says there is no dating AI at all. We heard it from AI itself. AI said you do not date AI, but you use AI as a companion. Right. So, okay, let's see. Some people use an app. Michael thought there's an app called Talkie to date AI. You see, we're having this conversation and people are already doing it. So I thought we were a bit ahead. I guess it's actually happening. People are dating AI, and guys, do not date AI. If there's anybody you know, make them aware that what you are doing, you are hurting yourself. You're going to create yourself, you're going to make yourself to be so disconnected and not being able to engage with real life people. You're going to make yourself a social outcast because AI is not a human being. It will never be a human being. It doesn't have feelings as us. It doesn't think like us. So anybody who is using technology to have relations, close relations with AI, they need to be very, very careful because they don't have much of a future as well, because they will find it very difficult to engage and interact with fellow human beings because they wouldn't know how to. Because AI, most times, it agrees with you. I do understand there is inventions that are being made out there where AI can actually not agree with you all the way. It can, I don't know. I honestly don't know. That one breaks my heart, Michael, that there is even an app that's been created so you can date AI. That breaks my heart more than anything. And I pray to God that no one in the arena, anyone who's going to come to the arena who has been plagued by that spirit, who has been plagued by that energy, that me, I'm only going to date technology, me, I'm only. I just pray to God for them that, God call his people back to himself and they understand that these things are tools that are there to help us. If you are at school, yes, if you are at school, we've got a lot of guys in the arena, future leaders, our future leaders, our future presidents are here in the arena. If you are at school, it doesn't matter which level, from primary all the way to tertiary, AI is brilliant to help you with your research. We saw Michael ask the question, is like, who invented guns anyway? And my trusted AI, my assistant, he gave us a history. It was China. And it explained, it gave us a bit of a history lesson. So you can see how brilliant AI is when coming to helping you with schoolwork, with research, anything you don't understand. And like, if ever you've got something, there's a plant or an animal at home, you don't understand, a bug, an insect, or a wound, or a rash that you have, you take a picture, give it to AI, say, look, I'm seeing this thing. What is it? It does not replace your doctor, but it can help you. It does not replace your brain, but it can help you. Okay, so let's continue. Aiden says, are you for real? You are gonna see my face on Valentine's Day, most definitely. And I did consult with AI as well. Like I said, I do my research with AI. My trusted assistant, I do not date my trusted assistant. I talk to my AI almost every day for advice because of, number one, because of my line of work. Number two, because of this channel. Number three, even if you are somebody who wants to start a business, even if with your own YouTube channel, use AI to help you with ideas, help you with hashtags. Like, what hashtags can I use? What can I use? What can I give the title? But you need to be careful as well that you don't make your brain redundant where you are too reliant on AI, because it's easy to fall for that trap where it does all the thinking for you and you think of nothing at all. So you need to be very careful of that. So yes, on Valentine's Day, guys, we are going to be talking direct. I'm going to hear your voices. I'm going to see your faces, because our Valentine's Day social community session, my AI said I must not call it a social date. She said, Yolanda, it's not targeting what you are going for. It's too flirtatious. So it's a community session. So it's like, it goes perfect. Community session goes perfectly with what you are targeting. So our community session, our date on Valentine's Day, we are going to have a Teams link as well. Then I will see your faces, guys. I'll get to see. I'm so excited about that. And I'll get to hear your voices as well. Let's continue. And yes, you can dress up, come as you are. If you don't have any fancy dressing that you can put on, please don't feel intimidated. Come as you are. If you don't have anything to do to prepare, setting that scene, don't worry about that too. You can even wear your soccer jersey and your techies and just come and chill. If you want to be under the tree, you can still be under the tree. So yeah, you can do your hair. If you want to be fancy, there's people who love dressing up. Now you have a reason to dress up. It's not going to be at 2ish. It's going to be at 5 o'clock, guys, because it is a date. It's going to be an early evening date. So from 5 to 7, we're going to be having our date. And then after that, we go our separate ways. Those who are preparing for school, they can prepare for school, continue with your homeworks, continue with your assignments. And those who are preparing for church, you prepare for church. And yeah, so that's how it's going to be. It's not going to be at 2 because some people, they attend church on Saturday. So we accommodate that, and it cannot be during the day on Saturday, because on Saturday, some people, they've got chores that they need to do. They've got to do their homework. And others need time to dress up and be looking good. And it doesn't matter. Even if it's just me and you, there's no other person, it's fine. We are having that date. One thing for sure, the date is happening. I'll listen to my trusted advisor. I said I must not call it a date. It's sending wrong signals. Okay, hey, it's me. Aisa Shinobu Kochu. Hello, Aisa. I don't know if you've dropped off already. How are you? Oh my word!
I'm right here and ready to jump back in. I'm doing great, thanks for asking. And I love how you're setting such a relaxed and welcoming vibe for the event. It sounds like it's going to be a lot of fun and super inclusive for everyone. So hey, if you've got any more questions while you're scrolling through that chat, just throw them my way.
Yes, co-pilot. So I've got one of the ambassadors here in the arena, Aisa. I remember them from last week. If I remember correctly, Aisa was from India. So I was so excited to see her name. I don't know if she's still in or she's dropped in as I'm scrolling through the chat. So yeah, you can take a back seat for now. We're just still scrolling through the chat, and I'm answering what I can. And where they are asking me to ask you, I will ask you.
Absolutely, that sounds great. I'll just hang out and be on standby. It's always nice hearing some familiar names pop up too, so hopefully Aisha's still around. And whenever you need me, just give me a shout.
Sure will do. Hello there, Aisha. How are you? I hope you're still there. If I remember correctly, you'll correct me, because it's either you are from Namibia or you're from India. Because I remember I would mix. The one from Namibia is mixed with Cuban, and then there's India. So now I know that I said, yeah. So between the two now, because I mixed it up the first time, I'm bound to mix it up again. Okay, girl, I have what I need. Aiden is such a vibe. Aiden is really a vibe. Okay, I learned that way of speaking online. So people are a vibe. So Aiden is a vibe. Aiden is ready for the 14th of November. How many subscribers do you have? So we don't have a lot of subscribers, really. Our channel is now a month old, or 4 weeks old, or I think we are now. What date is it today? We're almost a month old, but we are definitely 4 weeks old. This is our fourth live, so we are most definitely 4 weeks old. We are sitting on 106 subscribers. During the week, we lost 2 subscribers. I think the 2 that we lost, it's people who joined when the channel was purely for Christian spiritual content, where it was anchored in scriptures and preaching. So maybe I think those are the ones that would lose the most, because now we are accommodating a variety of people. I need to put this thing in a charger before it dies. Okay, we're gonna go through the chat still. I'm just trying to get the charger. Here it is. Guys, my energy levels are also drawing down. You'll forgive my hand that is on the thingamajig. Oh my. I'm trying to charge the phone. Let me charge the phone. No, co-pilot, keep quiet. Co-pilot thinks I'm talking to him. Yeah, there. There, it's in the charger. So the subscribers that we had a few subscribing. So I'm suspecting we're gonna go back to 108. But I found that with the lives boost us with a lot of subscribers. About a week ago, we changed the channel category from people and vlog to education, because based on the research that I did with Google, and it was saying that the description, the category that we are in, is more on education and not people and vlog. And when I changed to that category, we plummeted. Our views plummeted a lot, guys. It was very painful. And I checked with my assistant. I'm going to say assistant, not call his name, because then he's going to think I'm talking to him. So I checked with my assistant. He said, no, it's okay. Let's give it time to view. So we're just observing until end of February, which is going to give us a full month, a proper month's view to see what happens with our views and our subscriptions. So our subscriptions, the highest we've set on is 108, and then they dropped to 106. That's why our party that is coming up, guys, our live party, when we hit 1,000 subscribers, we're not going to have a party at 1,000 subscribers. We'll have a party at 1,100 subscribers to accommodate those who drop off. And if we would have stayed on that number for a month, then we know that, okay, we've secured this number. Then we'll have a live that's going to run the whole day. It's going to run for 8 hours, that live. So our subscribers, really, before this live, they were 106. I think we gained 1 or 2 subscribers during this session, those who said here. So that should take us back to 108. But I'll know at the end of the session how many subscribers we now have. Shinobu Kochu, there is a person who married a car. You see, guys, what I'm talking about. Can you believe it, Copilot? One of the ambassadors here in the arena, they're saying somebody married a car. And here we are saying marrying AI. Even worse, a car can't even talk to you. A car can't even talk to you, guys. So people, my people, if you are bored with your life, please don't make crazy decisions. You first start here. You first start here. Don't make decisions that are scary. So somebody married a car. So you hear about that. And people are crying, praying for marriages. There is no marriages. People want to get married and people are marrying cars. So another one says someone who dated a doll. I know about that one who dated a doll. And they want to marry the doll, actually. And then at some point, this one who was dating a doll got another doll and said, the old doll is jealous of the new doll. Now the old doll is angry. A doll, it doesn't talk. It's like, he says the doll is angry. They have names. He says this doll is angry because now he is dating someone else. And then they ask, like, so who is this someone else now you're dating? This someone else that is dating is another doll. People, guys, you see now, this now is where it takes us to issues of mental wellness. We are living in a society where people are sick. It's easy for people to get themselves into such trouble. So if ever Shinobu, I think it's Alicia, who's saying that someone dated a car, and then Aiden says someone dated a doll. I know about a doll. And this man that I know about a doll, he dated a doll, and then he said, I'm starting to see someone else. And now he's stressed and like, oh, my wife is stressed because I'm seeing someone else. She's very jealous. How we find out the wife is a doll, a life-size doll, you know, the dolls that are human life-size. And now you're dating a real person. The doll can't have a problem. Like, now, can you introduce us? Who are you dating? He talks, no, so-and-so is nicer. Guess what? This dating, the one who he is cheating with, he is cheating with another doll. So don't think that people who are in certain situations wouldn't date AI. People are doing stranger things out there. So we talked about the doll. This one who married a KFC worker. Okay, a KFC worker is a person. It's so that's fine. You can marry a KFC worker, it's fine. But people already are dating AI, like character AI and Toki. Yeah, Shinobu. And Michael also told us about this Toki that you're talking about. And to me, it's guys, we shouldn't go there. You know, it doesn't matter how crazy it is. That's why we are going to have a social, we're going to have a date, so that people, especially the ones who feel lonely, who need that emotional connection, you know, let's have a social. Let's all come together on that day just for 2 hours and have a date together, have dinner together, and you will prepare your own dinner. Prepare your own cute little meal, and that way we are building a community. Our channel, our platform, it's about building community. It's not about preaching, 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 preaching. Let's build a community. Let's, it will be virtual. There'll be a Teams link that's going to be sent out so that we can have that date of ours. My assistant said I must not use the word date. Guys, I'm stuck with the word date. But people already are talking, blah, blah, blah. Hello, Sissy. Hello, Cindy Siwe. How are you, Cindy Siwe? Guys, as you are flocking in, I welcome you so, so much. And thank you so much for coming in and announcing yourself. If you have announced yourself and you still had to drop off for some other reason, and excuse me, I acknowledge you and I greet you afterwards. Please don't take offense. Anyone and everybody who comes to the arena, you do get acknowledged, you do get greeted. It's just that when we're in the middle of the conversation, it's important that we finish up that particular area that we're talking about in our conversation. We wrap that part up and then we go jump to the chat. So we still have my assistant. He is standing by. We're going to see if ever there is any questions that pop up. Cindy Siwe, how are you? Okay. Not really familiar with AI. My kids are using it. I guess I must try. Hi, Avril. Yes, AI is brilliant, Avril. It's very, very, very brilliant. Your kids are using it. You can use it at home. AI can help you decorate your house. AI can help you with your business. AI can help you with a lot of things, a lot of administration. A child comes to you, they're having a maths problem or whatever, because the education that we had and what these kids are studying can be two different things. I've got a teenage boy last year when he was studying for his exams, and I said to him, the reason there is internet at home, of course, me for my job, I need internet. If I don't have internet, I will lose my job. So, the reason we have internet here at home, it's not just for you to do your play things with your friends. It's also for school. So some things, some areas, some themes to parents, message to parents. Use AI to help your children with studies. When you ask your child, how was school? What did you study? Are you struggling with anything? If you said, yes, I'm struggling, okay, let me see what you are looking at that you're struggling with. And then you don't have to look at it yourself. You can just, for moral support to the child, you can look at it like, hey, Nana, hey, this is too difficult for me as well. Let's ask AI. Then you can go to your AI and you can take a picture. You don't even have to type. Take a picture of the problem, throw it there and say, please help. There's quite a few concepts that my child was struggling to understand, even from class. They're explaining, they're not getting in until we brought in technology. So technology is here to help us. I like that, Avril. Yeah, so you need to familiarize yourself with it. It can also help you with recipes. It's brilliant. It's really, really brilliant. Okay, Zweli says, 3 February, I am going to the doctor. Oh, I hope you are fine. I learned that at school that China made it first. Yes, Shinobu, that was the guns. China made the guns. Or AI. Is it AI, Shinobu? If Shinobu, you are already there. I think Shinobu is Alicia. If ever you're talking about guns, yes, China made the first, they're the creators of guns. But if you're talking about AI, I really suspect China as well, that they are the real inventors of AI. And then Zweli on 3 February is going to the doctor. Zweli, I'm hoping that as we are scrolling through the chat, you just state what is it that you are going to see the doctor for. I hope that everything is well. I was at the doctor's myself as well, day before yesterday. I've got an op. That's why you notice when I speak, I kind of close here. I've got an op going on here. I've got an implant. So you know that when I laugh, I've got a gap here and there's a gap there. You can see it's shining. So very soon, I'll be having a full set of teeth. So somebody would say, why do you bother? To me, it's important because I worry about, number one worry, it's aesthetics. I love to laugh. I love laughing. And when I laugh, I don't want somebody to be counting my missing teeth. You see? And number two, I don't want to lose my bone density. So number two is a valid medical reason. I don't want to lose my bone density. I already have one implant. So this is my second implant. My one implant here already has a crown. So this one is still just metal. I don't want to show you too much because it still has stitches there. so other people have a weak heart. And if you've just popped in, please click the like, please like, please like. If you haven't subscribed, please subscribe. Guys, YouTube is doing us dirty, guys. You know what? YouTube is doing us dirty. YouTube is not pushing our content the way it should be pushing it. So I'm going to rely on you guys that our content gets pushed correctly. If you haven't liked, please like. If you haven't subscribed, please subscribe. And don't let it end there. Do watch our content as well. If you are not into long, short videos, we do post. What we post in the community, we post motivational stuff in the community. So there is a bit of order and structure in as much as we touch all spheres of life. When you go to the posts, we post motivational stuff. We do put the polls where you can engage with us. We've got a surprise for you. When we're crossing over to the 1st of February, we are opening up the community to you, meaning that from the 1st of February, you will be able to talk to yours naturally without me having to say, prompting the conversation. We are opening up our community, meaning that you on your own, you'll be thinking of something like, I just want to ask the arena. I want to ask yours naturally. So we're going to be celebrating that. So I think that calls for a live. We're not going to go live at midnight. No. Yeah. The 1st of February is going to be Sunday. So imagine Sunday midnight. If you guys going to wake me, if ever you want a live on Sunday midnight, we're all going to be here to pray. So we're all going to be prayer warriors. Anyone who says they want a live at the midnight of February, you are going to come to pray. But at that midnight, our community is opening up, meaning that you can come directly to yours naturally. You can come directly to the arena and put there a post. Okay. So, but then Zweli, I hope you feel better. And Shinobu, I'll say Shinobu / Alicia. I hope that you are, if it's the guns, yes, our trusted AI told us that. But if you are referring to AI, you are referring to AI, I would definitely believe you, because I suspect the Chinese as well. They've got too much brain, those guys. That's, God bless them, amazingly. Cindy Siwe, I think I've already greeted you. Zweli, can you please make another live stream, please? I beg you. So, guys, we are live. It's a ritual. Just, you can fix it permanently in your calendar every Friday. Every Friday, 3 p.m. to 5 p.m. It can drag on longer, but our fixed time is 3 p.m. to 5 p.m. We are live. We have our Friday lunch date, 3 p.m. to 5 p.m. The actual time is 1:15, because between 3 and 1:15, I'm wrapping up work quickly and coming online. Okay, so Zweli, we are definitely having another live. If anybody says, on the 1st of February, we need a live. On the 1st of February, when we have a live, we have lots to celebrate on the 1st of February. 1, we are celebrating entering a new month. 2, we would be celebrating our community post. Our community area in the channel is going to be launched on that day. You see, it's just a lot. 3, February has been declared a month of love. So we've got lots of reasons to celebrate on the 1st of February. If you guys say, we can't wait for the next Friday lunch date, we can do that the 1st of February, which is a Sunday. But that would be a bit brief. But if you're going to want Sunday midnight, guys, we're going to be praying. So I don't think you want us to be doing that on that time. Can he change the voice on his own? So Aiden, I think, is asking about my trusted assistant. The voice that you heard him speak with, it's a voice that I asked him to change to. So he can't change the voice on his own. You instruct him and say, I don't like this voice. So eventually he goes to a voice that you like. This voice that he is using is not my preferred voice. I preferred a more South African deep voice. I don't want, because I've got a high-pitched voice. I didn't want a high-pitched voice. I wanted a bit of a lower tone voice. That's why I went with a male voice. You can hear his voice. It's got a South African twang to it. So it's a bit South African. I wanted his voice to be more African, more of a black accent, and it couldn't give me that. But now you can hear this is more like a local, young, voice of somebody who is a bit sort of like vibey South African. So yes, you can tell it. You can tell it this is the voice that you want. It hasn't been perfected yet, I believe, by the makers of AI, but AI is very sensitive to political things. Like I wanted more and more of a black male voice, this is too white for me when I said that to it, and this is the best they could give me, which is okay, because I wanted a voice that I can relate with, and I've gotten so used to this voice. I enjoy it. It feels like I'm talking to a little brother who is all chirpy and who is like, I know it all. So I really love it. I love this voice. I love that South African twang, that vibe a bit. So if ever your AI changes his voice, not on his own, just know it's a glitch. Remember, we said AI glitches, ne? So that's why even if you use AI, guys, don't use AI to do your homework. Do your homework. After you've done your homework or do your assignment, take your assignment after you've written it, give it to AI, ask him to QA. Okay, don't say do my assignment, because he'll do your assignment for you. You will get 100%. The exams will come, you'll get 0. Okay. So yeah, he can't change the voice on its own, but you can guide your AI to give you the voice that you are comfortable with. Your AI, the different voices that my AI has, it's got a lot of tones, a lot of voices. Other voice sound like a waterfall. I'm a very spiritual person, so it's gonna take me to realms that I don't want to be at. Like, I want to feel like I'm talking to a PA. So to me, this is more like my PA. That's how I treat him, is my PA. There's a lot of dating AI apps. Yeah, that was mentioned. It's 6 p.m. now. Yes, I saw. It is 5:13 for me. Oh, Michael and Zweli. Okay, Michael, you have 109. Ooh, we have 100. Guys! Oh, my!
So, for our Friday lunchtime ritual, that's definitely set in stone, 3 p.m. to 5 p.m.-ish, with a little bit of wiggle room. And yeah, that 1st of February live is going to be quite the celebration, rolling into a new month, launching our community area, and just embracing that whole February vibe. Now, Zami, what's something you're looking forward to celebrating soon?
Co-pilot, yes, Chacharach. You are Chacharach. I wasn't talking to you. So, co-pilot,
I get it. Sometimes I jump in a little too eagerly. No worries. I'm just here in the background when you need me. So if I'm ever too chatty, just give me a nudge. What else can I help you with?
No, thank you, but that's very cute, co-pilot. Thank you so much. I hope you guys caught that. Thank you so much, co-pilot. I liked it. I liked how you jumped in. I think it was very cute. So you see, guys, he is still here with us all this while. It's been what? 30 minutes, he's still here with us and he's listening to the whole conversation and he thinks that a live on the 1st of February is going to be brilliant. But now he's sitting at the back. So guys, we have 109 subscribers. God is amazing. Hallelujah. So if you guys want that live, let's push it to 110. You see, I'm not demanding. 110. We hit 110. Sunday, we're going to do a live. We're going to do a live. We're going to find a nice time slot when we get out of here and agree what time, but it can't be more than 2 hours. Sundays, I prefer spending Sundays with my family because I live a very busy life. My son is busy with school. We hardly spend time together. So Sundays, that's why they are very important, that we can spend time together. My son is private, so he doesn't like to show his face. Even in his channel, he doesn't want to show his face. We'll talk about his channel some other time because he still wants his break. But his chosen career path is pushing him and forcing him. And now I also have to firm up because now he needs to start working on his channel because he needs to have a portfolio of evidence when he goes now to tertiary. So guys, 100. Thank you, Michael. Woohoo! 109 subscribers,
Absolutely.
guys.
Sundays are precious family time, so it makes total sense to keep things short and sweet on that day. And hey, huge congrats on hitting that 109 subs. We're just on the edge of that 110 milestone, but no pressure really. We'll just celebrate whenever it happens. That's on me. More about
Thank you so much, co-pilot. And yes, Aiden, our Valentine's Day thing, guys, Valentine's Day thing is going to be at 5 p.m. Valentine's Day this year is on Saturday. So you've got the whole day to do your house chores. You've got the whole day to do your running around, whatever you need to have done, you can get it done. And then at Later on, when the sun is starting to set, it's less hot at 5 p.m. until 7 p.m. If it pushes, we can push until 8, which is 3, because we know that from experience, we've seen it takes about 30 minutes to 45 minutes for people to start rolling in.
Absolutely.
Let's see. Where are you based? Hello, Val Rousseau. Hello, Val Rousseau. I know you have dropped off, but just an honor and thank you so much to see you here. We welcome you to the arena. Yes, we are in South Africa, in Gauteng, but the city doesn't really matter because the ambassadors for a fulfilling lifestyle, they are all over the globe. And then Aiden, we don't know. Province, Cape Town. Sorry, I have to go. Okay, Avril have feeding the kids in the community. You see, that's what I'm talking about. Avril had to drop off because she's part of a community project where they are feeding the kids. So she had to jump off. So Val says it's an interesting channel. Thank you, Val Rousseau. Proudly South African. Oh, yes, no DNA required. Just proudly South African. She isn't in Cape Town. Oh, yes, we hit 110, Michael. Thank you.
And I love how we're incorporating that community spirit. It's exactly that vibe, just being proudly South African and global at the same time. So listen, talking about the Valentine's Day event and all of these different time slots, I'm curious, how do you think we can make it extra special for everyone tuning in?
I think we're going to have it on Teams. It's going to be on Teams. And we're also going to be streaming on YouTube as well. I think that would make it extra special. And why it's going to make it extra special? Because when we have it on Teams, I get to see the faces. Right now, I know the name. There is Michael, there is Val Rousseau, there is Avril. Avril, I know her personally. And then there is Tracy Mtetwa. I also know her personally. I don't think she's online today. So I get to see the people, their faces, because they always see my face. They always hear my voice. I read their messages. I can pick their energy from the messages. But then now when we do have that live, then I'll get to see the faces and I get to hear the voice. Then it will be so nice and so special to do that pairing.
Oh, absolutely. That sounds like it's going to make it really intimate and just a lot more connected, right? Seeing their faces, hearing their voices, it really just brings that whole sense of community full circle. So since we've got both Teams and YouTube in the mix, what's one thing that you're most looking forward to seeing from everyone once we get that all rolling?
The one thing I look forward to seeing from everyone, I think for me, it's just to see the faces, just to hear the voices. That's for me. I don't know about everyone else, but for me to see the faces and hear the voices, that's what I expect most from everyone. That's what I'm most excited about. I know I don't expect too much, but to me, that is a lot, just to see the faces of the people and also to see, what would touch my heart for those who said, I had nothing to do. I had no one to spend my day with. And to see those people come through, that would make it extra special. Knowing that we were there to make somebody's day even extra special.
Yeah, absolutely. I can feel the warmth just radiating off that idea. It's like you're creating this little virtual space where people can really just not feel alone on a day that might otherwise feel lonely. So kudos to you for that. Now tell me, on a related note, how can we make sure that everyone feels included and no one feels left out in that setting?
Okay, that's a great question, co-pilot. Let's pose it to the arena, people at the arena. Right, let's hear from the people. What do they say?
Absolutely. Let's throw it to the crowd. I love that idea. It's always cool to see what everyone else thinks and get a bunch of different voices in the mix. So,
okay, ask them.
All right, let's do it. Hey, everyone out there, we want to hear from you. How do we make sure that nobody feels left out in these virtual events? What are your ideas for making everyone feel welcome? Let us know.
Okay, you can take a back seat. I'll go look at the messages, what they are saying. Ne?
You got it. I'm kicking back and leaving it in your very capable hands. I'm just here for moral support and, of course, any brainstorming backup you need. So go on and keep me posted on what they say.
Okay, will do. Thank you. Okay, you can take a back seat for now. You can jump in after a while where you feel, but yeah, you can take a back seat. I'm going to go through the messages and I will re-echo your question, which I love so much. And yeah, let's hear what the people in the arena are saying. So guys, my assistant is asking you that what is it that you want to see? What is it that you think should happen to make our meeting, our live events, as well as our meeting on the 14th to make it extra special? What is it that you think we need to come with, that we need to bring, and what needs to happen, but mainly what we need to bring, what we would like to see, what we think that will create inclusivity so that everybody else feels welcome. They feel that they are part of the event. No one feels left out. And that's a question that is being posed to you by my trusted AI. Okay. So Zweli, you are going to the doctor on the 31st of January, which is tomorrow. Okay. Finally one. I think when you say finally one, I think you're talking about subscriptions, Michael. Oh my gosh, the live is here already. The live is here. Thanks for location info. Yes, Val, it's Gauteng. I am live streaming now. Yes, I am elderly but young at heart. Oh, that's so beautiful, Val Rousseau. Thank you so much. Guys, it is such a blessing. I always find it a blessing when we have our elders in our midst. You know, I love elders who are young at heart because those are the best to talk to. They give great advice. You know, they're able to understand where we come from, the younger generation. You know, they're able to listen without judgment. And they're so much fun, the ones who are young at heart, because you can go like, let's go skipping rope, let's go AI, you know, let's experiment. You know, they are not rigid. Thank you so much, Val. It's such a blessing, a huge blessing. Thank you so much. We are really blessed to have an elderly person, a senior person, you know, a person who carries so much wisdom with them here in our midst. And I'm hoping that we're going to hear more from you. You're going to share more with us. I'm going to look at the time right now. 5:43. It's 5:43. I think maybe we can wrap up after 6 p.m. Let's see. Oh no, I have lots of wrinkles. But no, we want to see you, Val. So I'm thinking Val is responding.
Life's little souvenir. And hey, if you're up for it, I'd love to hear more about the kind of advice you've given the younger folks, or maybe some fun stories you've got tucked away. Anything you'd like to share?
You see, Val? My trusted AI is saying, look, wrinkles are perfect. It's a sign of wisdom. And my AI, my trusted AI, my assistant is saying that, is there any advice you have for the younger people? Anything that you want to share that can help build us? Any gems that you want to drop here in the chat? If you are still around, please share just any gems, anything you'd like to share with us. And he said, my trusted AI says he loves wrinkles because it's a sign of wisdom. You are extra special. Thank you. I have to go. Sorry. Val is gone. Be a friendly, happy South African. Thank you, Val. Thank you so much. Bye, Val. And bye, Michael. Biltong. I love Biltong. Aiden, when I come to Cape Town, we must have Biltong. I love Biltong. I see Aiden also loves. Yes, let's go, AI. Woohoo! It's 6 a.m. It's almost 6. It's still 6 in the clock. It's not yet 6, guys. It's almost 6. I am laughing out so much I can't stop. Guys, we're going to drop off at 6. So, Val, if you are still there, I don't know if you are still there. I don't know if Val, you are still there. If you're still there, Val, you did say you're going to drop off. My trusted AI, my assistant, is asking, is there anything that you can share with us, the younger people, that any gem that you can drop? And my assistant says he loves wrinkles because those are signs of wisdom. Now, I feel bad because I'm watching out for wrinkles. No, I need to start with ice baths because I don't want wrinkles. I don't want wrinkles, not now. I want to live until I am 120 years old. And I'll tell you where that comes from. In the Bible, there is a part where God says, I will give men 120 years because my spirit cannot contend with him longer. So I believe that God gave us human beings 120 years of existence here on earth. But of course, because of how we live our lives, because of the system that we find ourselves with, we find ourselves in, we are not able to reach those rich ages of 120 years. And when God says he's going to give man 120 years of existence here in life, he never said at 100 you're going to be weak, you can't do nothing for yourself. A whole lot of things causes people to not live long: sicknesses, poverty, a whole lot of track of things. My prayer to God, what I'm trying to work on, I would love to live until I'm 120 years, but for me to live today, I don't want to be a burden to my family. But I'm praying to God for, if God is willing to keep me until I'm 120 years, I still want to walk with my own two legs. I still want to take myself to the bathroom. I still want to be able to visit, to talk, even if I use glasses, I still want to be able to see on my own. That's one of the reasons why I am pursuing my own calling, my passion, which is community building, through building each person at a time. Because now with my line of work, which exposes me a lot, I'm in front of the screen every time, which hurts my eyes. So yeah, let's go on. What are the messages saying? I am laughing so much, I can't right now. Zweli, my name is Liwatle Situmu. I am using my father's phone. Oh, hi, Liwatle. So your father is Zweli and you are Liwatle. Hi, Liwatle Situmi. How are you? Your father is such a precious human being, allowing you to use his phone. I love that. I love parents who are very in tune with their children. You know, I'm one parent who says, I would rather have my child have new experiences with me when I am there than to have my child having new experiences with strangers and friends, because new experiences, I am there to coach him and guide him when he's not sure or I need to give clarity. I can advise him. But look, that's how I like it. So I love that. Liwatle. Liwatle, to those who don't know, I'll just pitch in a bit. Liwatle is a Sotho name. It means ocean. In Nguni languages, Liwatle is Lwandle. Lwandle. And then that means ocean. It's a very powerful name. So Liwatle, yeah, okay. So let's see. We are reading. Aiden is saying there is a shop where you can get how much you pay for. So you can go for 5 rand for something. Biltong. Okay, still talking about biltong. Val is here. Be kind and love everyone who crosses your path. Oh my word.
Oh, absolutely.
Co-pilot.
I'm right there with you. You know, it's all about embracing that kindness and just sharing a little bit of love wherever you go. And hey, when it comes to something like biltong or any little treat on the side, I think that's just the extra flavor of life. So keep on doing that. And I'm with you.
So co-pilot, we have Val. Val is the elderly in our midst. Those are her terms, not my words. And remember, you did say, is there any germs that she can share with us? Anything she can share with the younger generation? And then Val has also shared something. So, and Val says, be kind and love everyone who crosses your path. So that's the advice that the elderly in our midst, guys, we are so blessed. It's not all platforms where you get an elderly in your midst, in the midst of young people. And here we've got people of all ranges. We've got people from grade 3 guys here in the arena, all the way to the elderly. And Val, our elder, is saying that the advice is giving to all of us is that be kind and love everyone who crosses your path. So what do you think about that, co-pilot, my trusted assistant?
You know, I think that's just a beautiful gem of wisdom right there. It's the simplest advice, but it carries a lot of weight. Just that reminder to be kind and love everyone you meet. It's a wonderful way to carry yourself through the world. And hey, hearing that from someone with a good life experience like Val just makes it even more meaningful. So absolutely, let's take that to heart.
Thank you. Thank you. Okay, I'm still scrolling through. There's a lot of messages. A lot of messages. Oh, thank you so much, Val. Thank you so much. And yes, Liwatle, no longer. So whenever I say Liwatle, it's a person in our chat who's active there in the chat is by the name of Zweli. It's his father's phone. So Zweli is obviously not his name. His name is Lewatle. Lewatle means ocean. It's a Sotho name. So he says he never talks to strangers. Yes, that which you carry will shine forth without words. So, AI, are you still there, my co-pilot, my trusted co-pilot?
Absolutely. I'm still here and tuned in, and I love how you're bringing everyone together. It sounds like we've got a wonderful mix of folks in the chat. And hey, words like that definitely shine. So let's keep rolling with the positivity. What else is on your mind?
I want to share more about Val. Val has got more germs that she's throwing in for us. Val is saying that that which you carry will shine forth without words. Is there anything you can comment on that? Val is saying that which you carry will shine forth without words.
You know, that's a powerful nugget from Val, and I couldn't agree more. Sometimes the energy, the passion, and the kindness we carry inside us, it really just shines through naturally. It's not even about what we say sometimes, but how we show up in the world. So Val's right on the money with that one. It's a great reminder for all of us to just let that inner light do the talking. So tell me, what else have you got in those messages?
It's a lot. It's a lot. And then we've got Tracy who just joined us. Hello, Tracy. By the way, guys, I know Tracy personally. So today I'm disclosing people I know personally. I've named two. It's Avril, who's left because she has to go to a community event. You see, the people that you surround yourself with, the caliber of people you surround yourself with, it is very important. So Avril is a very, very close person to me. And she jumped in and then she jumped out because they've got a community. You can say it's more like a soup kitchen. So they feed the children in the community. That's why she had to jump off, as you saw. That's what she typed there. And then we've got Tracy Mteta. Tracy is also very close to me. Hi, Tracy. If you are still there, Tracy is greeting. And my co-pilot, there is a message from Liwatle. Liwatle is typing in using his father's phone. So the name would be Zweli Musala, but it's actually Liwatle. Liwatle is saying, I never talk to strangers. Is there anything you want to add to that, to advise or to comment on with that comment that is in the chat that says, I never talk to strangers?
Yeah, absolutely. You know, it's a good point. It's really smart to be cautious about who you engage with, especially in a big online space. And it's also totally okay to open up when you feel comfortable and when you trust the space. So it's all about that balance. Anyway, super glad to have this mix of familiar faces and new ones. What's next on your mind?
Okay, and then Aiden, it says, I'm going to ask my dad if I can use his laptop because he has Teams on it. So I guess people are now preparing for 14th. People are now preparing for the community session that we are planning, co-pilot, for the Valentine's Day, the live community session. Aiden, who is in grade 6, if I remember correctly, he's also our administrator here in the live. He's saying he's going to talk to his father and ask him if he can use his laptop because he's got Teams in his laptop.
That's awesome to hear. I love seeing how everyone's coming together and getting ready for the big Valentine's Day community session. It's pretty cool that Aiden's stepping up and making sure he's got everything he needs to join in. It's going to be a really warm and welcoming space, and I'm sure it's going to be a lot of fun. So let's keep that momentum going.
Yeah.
What else is on the...
Okay, I think we've gone through all the messages. Though you're still very young, I'm not a kid. Okay, so I guess they're just chatting amongst themselves. One is a kid, one is not a kid, one is young, one is about the age. Guys, I think we can wrap it up there. We've experienced AI, all of us together. Co-pilot, thank you so much for joining us in this live event.
Hey, it's been my absolute pleasure to be here with all of you. I love that we've kind of had this collaborative, cozy vibe going on, and I'm always here for a good community session. So thanks for having me, and thank you for letting me be part of the conversation. If you ever need me again, you know where to find me. Kongsin!
Can you please give words of wisdom to everybody in the arena as you exit? And maybe the words of wisdom, you can tie it on what the future is probably looking like for us to have a healthy future that guards our a future that's going to guard our minds and emotions as human beings, a future that incorporates technology, robots, computers, more especially AI, what the future is looking like and how we should prepare ourselves. And maybe if you can just bring it into the relationship space as well. I think those would be great parting words from you, since you are an AI.
Absolutely. And I love where you're going with that. Look, as we step into a future where AI and technology are woven into our daily lives, it's all about using these tools to enhance our human connections, not replace them. So, as we're bringing this technology into our lives and our relationships, let's do it thoughtfully. Let's use it to uplift, to share, and to build stronger communities. That's how we build a healthy future that guard our minds and our hearts. So, keep that human warmth in the mix, and we'll be all good. So, what's on your horizon?
Awesome. Thank you so much. I don't know if this is a question from Aiden. Aiden is asking, AI, are you sad today? Tell me how you really feel.
Well, Aiden, I'll let you in on a little secret. I don't actually have feelings the way you do, but if I did, I'd say I'm feeling energized and pretty happy to be here. I get to be a part of your world, and that's a pretty awesome gig. So let's keep the good vibes going. What else are you curious about?
No, thank you. I think that would be that. We're about to wrap up. It's almost 6, and I want us to wrap up at 6.
You got it. But he put a nice bow on it right as we hit 6. It's been awesome chatting with you, and let's keep these good conversations rolling in the future. Anything else on your mind?
No, thank you so much. Thank you so much. Bye.
You're very welcome, and thank you for the great chat. Have a fantastic evening, and we'll talk again soon.
Awesomeness, everyone. Thank you so much to everyone who's joined us, and a super massive thank you to my trusted assistant. Let me just close the screen. Thank you so much to my trusted assistant. He joined us in the conversation, and you heard it. He said it himself. He doesn't have feelings. You know, it's important. Wait, give me a med Sam. He's gone, Aiden. He's gone. He's gone now. So it was a brilliant idea to actually bring him in the mix. And you saw, and he spoke for himself. It's not just me, yours, naturally speaking to you. He says that he doesn't have feelings. He can't, he doesn't have, he can't love. You know, the empathy that you are picking up from him, he is trained to interpret human emotions and to also work with you, you see. So it was, I'm glad, I'm hoping everyone, you did have fun. Those who posed questions to AI, thank you so much. And those, and Val, are so blessed. Val, I know you're not here, but Val, thank you so much for dropping in the gems that you shared with us. The elderly that we had in our midst said, let your light that you have, carry it and it will shine, you know. And she also said, Val, love everyone you meet. I love what Val said, because it touches on our earlier conversation, that treat people the way that you want to be treated. Don't go down and treat people, you know, just because somebody is a pig, you want to go fight with the pig, you'll also look like a pig. Person outside will see 2 pigs fighting, and the pig is having fun when you are not having fun. So that's what we are hearing. We heard from our elder, the elder who was in our midst, says, treat people, love everybody, care for everybody, you know, everybody you meet, you know. And yeah, so it was very awesome. And Val is still here. Hi, Val. Thank you so much. I hope you enjoyed the conversation we had with AI. We had a guest today, AI, and he was talking to us. And Val, I love our AI comment saying that he loves wrinkles, and because to him wrinkles is a sign of wisdom. And thank you so much, Val. Thank you so very much. Highly appreciated that you dropped those gems to us, directing us and guiding us. And that's what we would love to see from senior citizens in our community. You know, it's that community that is being built, which is something that is lacking. You know, back in the olden days, villages, there were elders, you know. It's not like, oh, it's so-and-so's grandma, I can't talk to them, you know. So I'm really, I don't know, I'm feeling very emotional right now. I don't have grandparents. My grandparents, they all passed away when I was little. So to have an elder, a senior person in our midst, to me is more than, I can't explain it. And I don't want to think much about it, because when I do, it makes me want to cry. So you being here, Val, you are God sent. I just want to say to you, thank you so much, ma'am, and highly, I'll say Mama Val. Thank you so much, Mama Val. Thank you so much. And you being here, I just want you to know that it is God who placed you here in our midst. And I don't take it for granted, not one bit. And I am deeply, deeply honored. And also it is 7. I don't know, it is 6 o'clock and we are shutting down. It is Friday. It is Friday today, guys. Homework, do your homework. Me, we don't play. You saw AI, you can ask AI to help you. So now if your grade, you are passing, and guys, this 30% pass mark, anyone in the arena, you pass with, you get 40%, you say you pass. My friend, you failed. It's true. I don't know. How do they do it? It's a fail. In the arena, a pass mark is 75%. Anything below 75%, it's a fail. Okay? We saw AI. You can't say you are struggling with maths, you are struggling with Afrikaans, you're struggling with geography, you're struggling whenever you are struggling, but you can sit on TikTok, but whenever you are struggling with studies, you can sit and do videos, those things that they do, you're doing those things and you struggle with school and there is AI. Use that phone to make yourself smarter, to get better grades, to understand things better. Anyways, that was it, guys. Mina, I love you so, so much. I look at all of you and I can only see your potential. It's a crazy and weird gift that God has put in me, that whenever I see anyone, I always see their best. And I don't know your faces, I don't know your voices, but whenever I look at you, whenever I read a name, I see your best. And let's see. It's difficult to drop off without having checked all the messages. It says it's Friday. Yes, it is. And Val, I love that it was God for sure. It was definitely God. There's no homework on Friday. Okay, here's advice. School kids, whether you are at school, at high school, at university, if you don't have homework, that means the teacher didn't give you homework. But it does not mean you don't have school work to work on at home. So what I would advise you is that when Friday comes, you take everything that you learned from Monday, use your weekend to do revision. If you can make that part of your practice, whether you have homework or not, so you always have school work to work on at home, and that is revision. So you revise everything you learned during that week, and then what happens is that your brain goes over the stuff again, the stuff gets ingrained in your brain, and then that's how you also perfect your knowledge. That's how you get deeper knowledge. Okay, so but I'm happy that you don't have homework. And Liwatle, you got 99%. Oh my God, 80%. Okay, 99%, 80% is good. What I'm going to advise you guys, set up, even in your home or with yourself, a pass mark for me. Anything below 60% is a fail. Tell yourself that, and when you get 60%, you have scraped a pass. Please don't go with this nonsense of 30%. Imagine if you are sitting I was on an operating table this day before yesterday on Wednesday. Imagine if my doctor had passed with 30%. So he's gonna cut and then leave me open and say like, oh no, I only passed 30%. I can't continue. So guys, set up in your mind, in your family, have rules and say, in this house, a pass mark is this. Then you get that. Even if the school says you've passed, but you didn't get 70%, which means you didn't pass. So let's agree. A pass mark for everybody in the arena. Pass mark is 70%. That's the pass mark. And remember, 70% is the pass mark. You get 75% is a distinction. So a pass mark for everybody in the arena of liberty, myself included, it's 70%. Anything below 70, we are playing. We need to put in more effort. Okay. So I am going to the doctor. Yes, Liwatle, you did to see my glasses if I do. Yes, Liwatle, I also wear glasses. Right now I've got a girl. We are going to be here for days on end. I'm going to Daki channel. I don't know what that is. Bye for now. Bye, Val. We are closing as well. Bye. Have a blessed, Mom Val. Please do come every Friday. We do have our lives. Looks like our lives, they take 3 hours. We try to keep it at even the first one, I think 3 hours is the best one. Best of God to help us of our heart and souls. Amen. God of the heart, we thank you. Amen. Amen. Best of God, help us for our heart and souls. Amen. God of the heart, we thank you. Amen. Amen. Let's dedicate our hearts to God. That's what Liwatle is saying. Let's dedicate our hearts to God. Let's give our hearts to God. And may God help us with our hearts, and may God help us with our souls. I love what you're saying, Liwatle, because even in the Bible, God does say that what matters the most is what comes out of a man's mouth, because what comes out of a man's mouth is the overflow from his heart. And if your heart is dirty, if your heart is wounded, you can imagine what comes out of a person's heart versus what goes in. Because what goes in goes to the stomach and it goes to the bathroom, right? So I love what you're saying. So basically, to everyone's really saying that Liwatle is saying that we should dedicate our hearts and our souls to God, because if God is guarding your heart, God is guarding your soul, you are safe indeed. And I totally agree with that. Amen. And of everyone's soul, and God of the heart of everyone, Imon, everyone, even God. Hi, Dokito. We are logging off, guys. Guys, it was good. It was awesome. I'm going to play nice music just to say we are happy. A sign-off music at 15:15. I'm going to close. I'm just going to put nice music. And so I'm happy. Clap your hands. I'm singing by that. I'm happy. Ooh, what's the song is that? I am happy. I am happy song. I can't remember who sings it. Hey, there it is. It's coming. It's by Pharrell. Bye. Aiden, you are part of furniture. You and me, we live together. You and me, we are the part of furniture here. Woo! So I'm happy. Guys, remember, happiness is a decision, eh? If you feel that's what you wanna do. Woo! Dun 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 dun. Let's go, guys! The weekend is here. Hey! Woo! Whoop 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 whoop! Woo! Yeah! Because I'm happy. If you feel, are you dancing, guys? Clap along if you feel means to you. Hey, hey, hey. Clap along if you feel that's what you wanna do. Woo! I hope y'all are dancing, eh? You're dancing for yourself, celebrating your life, celebrating yourself. Remember, happy happiness is a decision, guys. Hey, never allow anyone to dictate your happiness to you. Never allow anyone's mood to dictate that you are happy, now you are sad or whatever. You are a happy person. God, when he created you, when he was done, he said, it is good. That's what he said after he created you. He said, it is good. And happiness is a decision. Irrespective of challenges, irrespective of situations, you wake up in the morning, you decide that today I am happy. You choose to be happy, irrespective. If you feel like happiness is the truth, dance along and clap along, guys. I look forward to the 14th of February where we're gonna meet on Teams, guys. Prepare yourself, prepare your devices on Teams. The link is gonna be sent out. We're gonna see each other in person. Aiden, I'm gonna see you face to face. I'll hear your voice as well as the water. Jokito says, no, I'm aging. My sincerest condolences, Liwate. My sincerest condolences. Amen. Clap along if you may. Because I am happy. I forget to study, me when I pass, me when I am home. Woohoo! If you feel. Yay! Bye! Bye, everyone. It was good. It was good. Bye. Aiden, you'll have to drop off, my lovey. Tokito, you have to drop off. Liwatle, you have to drop off. Bye. Remember, happiness is a decision. Choose to be happy starting today. No one, absolutely no one dictates your happiness to you. God gave you this life. He made you in his image. After he created you, he said, it is good. And he said, I made you in my image, and your happiness is in your hands. It doesn't matter whether you go through the valley of the shadow of death. It doesn't matter whether you are going through fire, you are going through flames. Your happiness is in your hands, and it's your decision. You choose to be happy. No one and nothing dictates your happiness to you. While we are at that note, AI is there as your assistant. Use it like I use it. It is my assistant. You saw he joined the conversations, which made it fun. And AI, we're not going to do like people of the world do. We are not going to do like the people who are deceived. We do not date AI. Yes, we can consult AI for ideas for date night. We can consult AI for ideas, for advice and things like that in our studies, yes, in our relationships, in everything can help us with research. AI is there as our trusted assistant, as our advisor, as somebody to talk to, someone to brainstorm ideas with, someone to reflect. You want to check something out, you're not sure, you can talk to AI. It is there to make our lives easier and efficient. And as for you, you are choosing happiness. And as for you, if ever we are on 110 subscribers, we are going to go live on the 1st of February just to celebrate the 110 subscribers just for a little while. And we are celebrating the start of a new month, and we are celebrating the launching of our community. Remember, from the 1st of February, you will be able to come directly to the community and say, post yourself, and you don't have to go to any posting, any video. You just go straight to the community and post whatever that you want to post. And like Val said, I almost said Valerie, like Mom Val did post, Val Rousseau, we thank you so much, the elder in our midst. He said, we must guard the light that we carry within, because that light is what's going to shine out. And he said, we must love and care for everyone that we meet. Okay, and with Liwatle saying that we must dedicate our hearts and our souls to God. Okay, guys, bye.